Don't do that, listen.
Shout out Pogba back in his prime, man.
I did not know he was a complete and utter cretin.
Crypto back up, dude.
Yeah, we all go.
I think Mike needs that money, man.
Marshall, he's the Antichrist.
LeBron be traveling. They don't be calling that shit.
can't.
95 is how you survive. I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to in love and live it a lot. Life skills. I don't pay the God, I pay the Gary. Let's go. So the reason why I picked that is because I feel like...
You know, you definitely don't have to explain.
No, that's possible.
Because that is one of the hardest bars ever.
No.
Explain, man. Explain.
It's cheeky, and I discussed it. So hold on. The reason why I chose as the intro was because obviously right now, I'm in a 9 to 5, you know, but I'm not a 9 to 5 guy, man. I'm trying to just survive, bro. I'm trying to survive, bro. So, you know, the UK is built to build for you to just survive. It's built to
trying to thrive.
To always you know be in debt and live, you know, a certain way. I ain't trying to do that, bro. You get me, fam. So that's why that bar.
I mean,
you
got
it relates to me so much. When I first heard it from Jigga, I was like,
I was gonna say, tell them the artist and the name of the song. So
obviously Jay-Z. Sorry.
Yeah, they don't know that.
In case you don't know that, that's a Jay-Z bar. It's from his album Reasonable Doubt.
The Evil.
Some say
the song
this
The
is
Evil.
best album ever.
Yeah, literally.
I just can't see how one of the greatest rappers ever's first album is his greatest album. I'm sorry, I just disagree with that.
No, I get it,
say
but like
he's
it says a
great.
lot about
I disagree
him
with
as an
that.
artist, though.
I disagree.
It says a lot about him as an
with
artist.
that.
What about Kanye?
His first album, not his best album.
Some people do think that, though.
But some people think that.
College Dropout is...
That's fine. A lot of people think a lot of things. A lot of people are wrong, though. A lot of people are wrong.
Yeah,
though.
but you could be wrong too.
Sure. Let's all throw jokes around.
Cool.
never
So,
wrong.
welcome to another episode of No Silence Podcast.
Vibes.
I'm for Jimmy. I'm here with my cousins.
You know the vibes. Uzi, a.k.a. Mr. No Silence. Let's go.
And
3500.
For the go.
so a podcast where we talk about sports, culture, music, hot takes, you know, in the culture, entertainment, everything. We cover everything basically. So let's get started, people. So
Where we go.
we'll
Where do you
kick it
want to
off.
start off from, actually?
I want to kick off for sports. What do you call what?
No. Actually, you're right.
Because
I mean, when it's national break.
National break. That's why I don't want to. But you're right.
Let's just take it out of the table. Let's just take it off the table. Let's start with it.
Let's start.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's take it
So,
off the table.
so the first thing I want to start off with is Jannik Sinner. So in tennis, so Jannik Sinner literally, I think 30 minutes ago, just won the ATP World Tour Finals. Yeah. So I want to talk about how this kid, this dude, this 22-year-old Italian, the first Italian to do so many things, to win a Grand Slam, finish number 1. You know, literally, bro.
He's
2 Grand Slams.
He's just the antithesis to Carlos Alcaraz. That's all he is, man.
Yeah.
That's just what he is.
Yeah, but see,
Alcaraz is the man, and somebody has to be bigged up as the second guy.
Can you say
But shout out Sinner though.
No, don't do that. Listen. That's wow. Stop. Literally, I was discussing this with this nigga in the car, and this is not what he said.
What are you talking about? I didn't shout him out in the car. I didn't shout him out in the car. But like, I said what I said. I said exactly what I said. I said the same thing I said. I said what I said.
You're so
Why said what I said?
Why you disrespect niggas?
I didn't disrespect
His
him.
problem is that he
I
has to pick a
disrespect him.
side.
I have to pick a side. The side
You have
has
to
been
always pick a side, bro.
I'm Carlos Alcaraz Dick gang.
Literally, man.
I'm Carlos Alcaraz gang.
No, but another interesting thing
It
about
comes with being loyal to a fault.
I mean, yeah. So that's what we call toxic loyalty. If you ask me, not toxic loyalty.
Facts.
But the awkward thing about obviously Jannik Sinner and his reign right now is obviously, I don't know if you're aware, but he faced a doping controversy earlier in the year. But you know, he tested positive some trace amount. But
Guys are trying to catch up.
But he was cleared. No, but he was cleared.
Trying to catch
It was
up.
cleared because it was a mistake.
Sure.
But now it's been appealed by the arbitration court. They're appealing it. So it's like one of those topics no one wants to talk about, even though Jannik is reigning. And he obviously addressed it, but he only addressed it like a couple of times, and he said it's dead, which is fair because it's dead. But people are appealing it. So, but there's this undertone of that.
I mean, he's got to live with that.
But thing is that it was actually a tiny amount. Like it was just,
come on.
No. They looked at the
No, but I'm saying an amount is an amount, right? Let's not blur the line.
I don't know what a tiny amount does
My
for
boy
you.
Pogba doing time for this stuff, man. My boy Pogba doing time for this stuff, man. So let's be fair. Let's be fair, man. Let's be fair. My boy Pogba doing time.
So that's
in
interesting.
a pen.
That's interesting in Pogba. So what do you think he's headed next? What do you think he's gonna play?
I don't care.
Wow, face.
Yeah, I don't.
No, fucking Paul.
No.
The world just moved on.
Yeah,
I just don't care where he goes next.
I don't understand why he's behaving like that. I don't know why he's behaving like that.
No, I don't care what Pogba does
I'll
next.
answer the question.
I don't care what Pogba does next.
I think realistically, Pogba's probably like his next club can't be any of the traditional big clubs in Europe, right? And I'm not just talking about the biggest ones. I'm talking about probably level 1 and level 2. So level 1 being Man United, Real Madrid, like that level, and then level 2 being like another traditional club, like
Has any player been
maybe like a
Sorry, finish.
trying to think about a good example. Maybe like a Dortmund being like a level 2. I don't think he can be a level 1 or 2 of those clubs. I think he's probably
You think he can be a level 2? Like
yeah. No, not
My guy
because of his quality, but because of what's happened.
He's gonna go to like a Galatasaray or something.
Yeah, you
think
kind
he
of
goes
have
to
to go to
Turkey.
like a Galatasaray.
That was
I don't care.
I was gonna say.
Has this ever? Wait, has anyone
Alright,
ever been
Fenerbahce.
out? Wait, ask ChatGPT if anyone's ever been out this long in football and come back.
I swear Di Canio was
at this level.
I thought Di Canio was out
At
for
level.
a time.
I don't know. I know he was out for like a year, but did Canio ever like come back and do the numbers he was doing? I don't know about that.
Oh, you mean the numbers or just play?
Like come back and like again let your career not completely just drown out like a Danny Drinkwater. Like Gio, that's just gone.
Eric Abidal,
Yeah, cancer.
the liver transplant.
How long was he out for though?
Maradona.
How long was?
15
Well,
months.
please. I'm talking about
Maradona.
recent times. You're talking about
Open
Maradona.
man.
Talking about recent times.
That's the goal. Santi.
Yeah,
got
and look at what happened to
Yeah,
Santi. And look at what happened to
yeah.
Santi, bro.
Van Dijk, okay.
Yeah, no, but Pogba's situation is so much longer than these guys, isn't it?
Madonna's a doping ban.
Oh, Maradona's a completely different age. I'm looking at today's day.
Yeah, it's even more technology.
Today's day. No, I'm just saying like the football world is too good.
Oh, like,
They've
ethic.
gone past him. No.
That's what I'm saying, ethically.
Not even ethically. I'm just talking about. I think the football.
Oh, you mean
I
like-
think
like
football.
football-wise?
Yeah, I know Pogba is a talent.
He's a talent,
I
eh?
know he's a talent, but I still feel like I feel like we need to keep up. Like as talented as all these people are, the Salahs, all of these people, they need to keep on playing football to keep their standards
you
as
know
high
what you
as they keep it. I think for a player like Pogba to be out, the amount of time he's been out, and to come back and try and be that person again, I think that is I think the chances are very low. I think what he's done is even worse than going to Saudi.
You know what's interesting about what you're saying?
Not that there's anything bad in going to Saudi, but I'm just saying there are a lot of people that their sharpness is lost when they go to Saudi.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that there are just a couple people.
But I say something-
There are a lot of people, the people that have gone to Saudi that have just lost a bit of like their step.
Yeah.
Like everyone in Saudi, like a Sadio
example.
Mane, like a Cristiano
He
Ronaldo.
lost that in Bayern though.
Huh?
He lost that in Bayern.
No, I'm just Bayern. I don't know about if he lost it. I don't know if he lost it, but I can see it now.
And he wasn't performing.
I'm just saying, like when these guys come back to their countries, they're just not the same ballers that they were when they were playing for their clubs.
But let me do this. Let me answer the question, right? Let me answer the question. Where do I think Pogba is going to end up?
No,
Was that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do I think he's going to end up? I think he'll probably end up in somewhere that is like obviously I can't give him a club, but a club that obviously is well below his level in terms of where his talent level is. But he'll have to work his way back up. I will say this though, and me and Chike are disagreeing on this. I do think he can work his way back up. I think he's that good.
You know, it's just been 18 months.
I think he's that good.
It's just September 2023.
I think
was the
he's
last
that
So
one.
good.
who's been out longer than 18 months?
Longer. I don't think I can find any. And what you call it? Santi was out for 2 years.
2 years.
Santi goes out injuries. Not obviously not a ban, but injuries.
And when was this? Was this after he left Arsenal?
Yeah, this is from Arsenal.
No, this couldn't have been when he was.
2016, 2018.
Yeah.
So
that's when he was with us. Remember, because
are they counting his time out in total? I'm talking about at once. Santi was never out for like that amount of time at once.
No, but he never played for us again. Remember?
No, I remember, but that's what I'm saying. He left the club.
Yeah, but he left like.
What year did he? What year?
2016, and then he remember he had the transplant. He didn't play for a long time. Remember he had the.
I know he didn't play for a long time, but was it all at once?
It was at least all at once, at least a year. All at once, at least a year.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's like ACL type thing. I'm talking about what Pogba is 18 months. It's more than a year.
Yeah, that's a year and 6 months. That's not that. 6 months.
That's a lot of. That's a lot of
It's a
time.
long time, but I'm just saying that I've seen guys that haven't played football for a while.
That's what who? I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Who have you seen longer than 18 months?
You know, I'll let ChatGPT tell us. But yeah, I do think he can come back. But I think he's gonna have to start at a club that is well below.
Like what?
Pardon?
Like what? What type of club?
I think Galatasaray.
Yeah, like,
Galatasaray.
So good to
I wouldn't even say Galatasaray. You know, I don't want to do Galatasaray like that. Like, I just feel like
You think he's gonna go to Saudi?
maybe like he might have to go to like a Saudi.
You know, if you go to Saudi, that's it. Because they're now paying you a ridiculous
I think
amount.
if you go Saudi, it's over. But I think maybe like a Turkish league, but like not one of the
You gotta earn your money, bro.
not Galatasaray, not Fenerbahce.
Like literally, bro, just go Saudi,
Just
bro.
get earn your
It's
money, bro.
done.
Listen.
I mean, yeah, it'd be the wise option for him. But yeah, I think he can. I think he can come back.
Yeah, because that was out for almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. I remember.
But was he in Arsenal?
I don't know if it was Arsenal or not,
so
but
he was
out
out for the
Eric
first year
Abidal,
in
20
Arsenal,
months.
and then he left. He left
Giuseppe Rossi,
while
2
not playing
years.
in Arsenal.
Abidal's one's crazy. That's
Mutu,
cool.
20 months. Adrian Mutu.
Yeah,
Dopamban as well.
you see, these guys never came back though. All these guys never came back. Like, I'm looking at guys that never came back.
He made a successful return
How?
playing for Fiorentina.
He played for Fiorentina. Doesn't mean he's a successful return.
No, I'm talking about coming back.
I'm talking about
Without
being
playing for
yourself.
No, Pogba's
Yeah,
fine.
but yeah, I mean that one's kind of crazy.
He's not gonna be himself. Like, you're changing the question now.
Like, that's
He's
not
not
what
gonna be Pogba. He's not gonna be Pogba again.
Who was expecting him to be that?
I'm talking about the levels.
So-
the levels are not going to be worth writing home
All the
about.
levels
That's what I
before
mean.
then, man.
Listen,
All the
man.
levels before then, like Pogba hasn't been good for a couple of years now.
And even before this ban, he wasn't even playing because he was injured.
That's what I'm
So it's
saying.
even more than 18 months.
Yeah, but we're
Not
talking
consecutively,
about him playing.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
How many years did he play for
He played in
Juve?
September 2023 or something. He played 18 months ago.
What? Friendly.
No, March. September. Anyway,
Oh,
so
man.
yeah,
I'm just saying it's not going to be. I'm just going to say
agenda.
Pogba is going to come. Pogba is going to come. We're going to be like, Pogba is back. Hey, everyone's going to be like, oh, the streets are saved. The streets are saved. Pogba is back.
Moving on to the Prem.
And then nothing is going to happen.
Okay, moving on.
We're just going to move on and watch our Bukayo Saka's, our Kobe Mainu's, and the rest of the people that we watch because that's where football is right now. Pogba's time has come and gone.
Big up Pogba, man.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Pogba, man, and I'm happy for.
Shout out Pogba back in his time, man.
Fuck you, man. Don't give a fuck about you, man. Guy tries to see. Guy he hits some niggas and then tries to shout them out again.
Shout out Pogba though. Shout out Pogba though.
Yo, let's go Prem.
I'm gonna go Prem.
Back in his day, it was
let's
crazy.
talk about this damn Coote madness, man. Like, videos, like, what's happening with
David,
Premier League referees?
David Coote.
Get his name right.
Sorry,
He's
my
a.
bad.
I know that name. I know that name. I'm very familiar with that name.
David Coote. You know, let him start off. Let him start off because he's always.
And I've been saying this for
I'm his witness
years.
that he's always said that David Coote is the worst.
I can get out the tweets. I got tweets.
We'll flash the tweet up.
Yeah, there's other people that
I'll flash them up.
There are other people that like I've said are the worst refs, but he's actually always stood by the fact David Coote is the worst. You want to kick off?
Well,
Give him a little background.
let me just start by saying that every time I've watched David Coote ref, I've seen an abysmal performance of a referee. And to be honest, English referees in general are just terrible. But David Coote always felt like, not are you just terrible, but you're actually incompetent. That's the word. That's the word. It feels like you're incompetent. It feels like you shouldn't be reffing. It feels like your dad. I'm just saying. You know when you get that feeling of like, you know Lance Stroll. Okay, you know Lance Stroll. You know Lance Stroll. The F1 driver. Yeah. You're an F1 driver, but like, I know you're here because your dad owns the team.
Yeah, of course.
Like, do you get what I mean? Yeah, and that's how it feels watching David Coote ref. It feels like he had a dad that just got him in the door. to the ref and was like, please just help my son. He's going to be a complete fuck up. If he does not ref and do something with his life, like, he's going to be an utter fuck up. And they're like, okay, little boys club. Little boys club, under the table handshakes. And like, all of a sudden, David Coote is a ref, right? Obviously, they'll deny that and say that he has extensive hours of reffing on all types of games. All over
Probably
the
has to do
league.
the qualification.
But I'm just saying, qualification and whatnot, but I've always felt like he was a terrible ref.
Right.
However, all that being said, I did not know he was a complete and utter cretin. I did not know he's out here just snorting lines right after games.
He was absolutely.
This guy is out of control. This guy's out, and it's a complete and terrible look for the refs and PGMOL.
So let's say this. Let's before we move on to the lines, right? Let's actually start off with let's in chronological order, right? What he said about Klopp and Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
We should start from there, right? Yeah. What do you think that? Because I don't know if you guys watched like the last episode of like the overlap. Like
I did.
Roy Keane and Gary Neville.
I did.
Basically, they said that all refs like talk bad about.
I agree.
Clubs, managers, all that kind of stuff.
I agree. I believe
just
that.
Just put him on camera and like saying that kind of stuff is not actually the issue. It's the fact that it's been brought to light, and that they don't think. Right, and bear in mind, that's why I said that. Let's leave the line.
But he saw the camera as well.
Yeah,
I saw that camera.
Yeah,
really dumb.
He saw the camera.
He spoke into the camera.
But they basically said that they don't think, even after like hearing what he said, they said they don't think he refs like Liverpool or any other team like in a biased way. Do you agree with that? 'Cause that's an interesting question.
I mean, I've gone to look at like the game because obviously Twitter will highlight the games that David Coote has ref for Liverpool and everything. I can't lie, I do believe he's too incompetent to be corrupt.
Okay, fine. I get it.
If that makes sense.
He can't even be biased.
I
He's not
don't.
good
Yeah,
enough. You have to be good enough to be biased.
I just think
Yeah. I
think he's just someone who's completely out of his
Out of his
depth.
depth,
You know
yeah.
that person who's completely and utterly lied on their CV.
I hear it. That's actually a really good
They've just lied on your CV. And it's like, bro,
because of their friends with
like, do you know what I mean? You can't even trust him.
It's like in school. You know in school, like you can't even cheat.
No, even
because to
at
cheat,
work.
you have to be kind of smart.
Yeah.
you have to be cheat. You have to be kind of smart. To
Like
cheat.
you have to like know the person you're cheating with because you have to trust that that person. You have to trust that person also has as much to lose as you.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Not people that are just like, oh, let's just be fucking lousy cheats. Let me look at your work. I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, at least have a bit of like
system.
Like, you know what I mean?
Do you think in that case? So Chicky, you're basing that you don't think he's biased.
I don't
You don't think he's referee
I don't think he's
biased?
corrupt because that's corruption.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I don't think he's corrupt.
I won't say corrupt, but I think there's some bias there. But also, I think it's just like it's natural human bias. But like, but
You don't think so, anyone?
I
think the bias that he has. I think the bias that he has.
His can just be proven.
I think the bias that he has is like, I believe all refs in the English Premier League have certain biases, like the same amount of biases. Whether it's to the same clubs, I don't know. But
Exactly.
I think
There's always the- humans.
I think they all kind of.
You have to have bias.
I think you just have to have bias.
You like to be can pretend,
But
but
I don't think you can be corrupt. I also think
but doesn't mean
I
you're
think
corrupt.
things are just a bit way too scrutinized to be corrupt. He's very lucky though, I would say, that he wasn't reffing. He wasn't reffing the Liverpool Tottenham game, was he? And it couldn't even have been him. There are a lot of refs out.
I think he might have been on VAR. That's because Liverpool fans are also calling that out. That a lot of his decisions against.
Was he on the Liverpool Tottenham game? Because if
that's the issue. But I haven't fact checked that.
Yeah, I need to do fact checking there. But like that Liverpool, I hope he wasn't, because if he wasn't,
I mean, it's really funny.
Because that one is just like, that was a terrible.
So it is really interesting. I disagree with both of you.
So what do you think?
After watching that video, I think it's 100 bias. And the way he spoke about Jurgen Klopp, like, you know, when it's not even just what he's saying, it's like how he's saying it. Like when he was just like he's just a piece, like, just obviously called him a C word. I'm not gonna say for cameras, but he called him a C word. And like, embrace culture. We know you only use the C word if you really don't like someone. And in my head I'm like, there's no way you can use the C word and like when you're refereeing a game. like obviously we all know that there's certain managers that like talk a lot, give their mind to the refs. Arteta, Klopp. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's no way. Even if it's, I don't think it's like oh, he's gonna like I don't think he's gonna be on VAR and be like and draw the wrong lines. That's correction, like you guys said.
Yeah,
but I think he's definitely like booking certain like.
No, just booking like he's maybe being like
tolerant.
strictly. No, it's not even tolerant. It's like he's strictly sticking to the books. You know, some
it's like,
can be a bit
he
loose.
doesn't
It's like it's like no, I'm going to find a way to get within the rules. I'll find a way.
I think 100%.
Yeah, but I also believe people like Mike Dean did that to people like Arsene Wenger because Arsene Wenger was complete prick to Mike Dean most of the time. So I just find it impossible for Mike Dean not to like feel like he needs to get his back on Wenger from time to time.
But the only difference between Mike Dean and David Coote, which I think all three of us will agree, is that the level of incompetence that David Coote has is not the we think.
Well, now it's completely. I mean, I've always felt he was completely incompetent.
Mike
but
Dean?
no, I'm talking about David Coote. Yeah. But Mike Dean, I didn't think he was a good ref.
Yeah, exactly.
But was he incompetent? That's different, right?
The word incompetent.
It's kind of different.
No, but I thought he was a diva, which I don't know which one is worse. Because one should not be in the job, right? Because they should just not be in the job. But one is using the job as leverage for their own character, to build their own character and build their own story
Yeah, but
arc.
refs are always going to be like that.
No, not all refs are like that because the best refs are the ones that we don't notice. The best refs are the ones who. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. English refs. Exactly. I meant English refs. English refs. But because they always, Mike Dean, no one. I don't think any ref in the league has ever made the game more about themselves than Mike Dean.
Michael Oliver.
I don't think Michael Oliver is as bad as Mike Dean in terms of making it about himself. Mike Dean is the one who, I swear Mike Dean is the one who sent Wenger to the stands at Old Trafford. What was it? And after for kicking a bottle, bro. He kicked the bottle. He has to go to the stands. He kicked a bottle, bro. A bottle. Yeah. Like, tell me that is not somebody who wants to be the biggest thespian of all time.
Fairs. Fine. So fine. Now, what about the lines? Now we can get to the lines because now I wanted to deal with the Klopp and Liverpool thing. Now the lines, because the lines is a different situation to me. That's who you are as a human being.
Yeah, it was Mike Dean. It actually was Mike Dean. Yeah.
Was it Mike Dean?
It was Mike Dean, wasn't it?
Also, I'm not gonna lie, these David Coote incidents are a bit crazy. Let's read a couple. So,
I love
when it was VAR, he didn't recommend action against Pickford, even though Pickford ended Van Dijk's season.
ACL one. No, I disagree because I've seen that tackle times without number, and it's not like it does not look like it. It does, like I understand the referee. It's reckless, but I understand.
But he gave nothing for that. Remember?
Yeah,
I swear he didn't give anything. Like it wasn't like a pen or anything. He didn't give anything.
Also, against you guys, he upheld the on-field decision not to award Liverpool a penalty. I've heard the ball hit Odegaard's hand.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And Howard Webb said it was a mistake.
But Odegaard slipped.
Yeah, he did.
It doesn't matter. But
Howard Webb said he did slip. But I can't lie to you. By the law,
that's your fault.
By the law.
It was your fault.
You have to be
the ball literally on the floor. Nah, I'm just gonna be real.
If it happened against Arsenal,
even if it happened against Arsenal, I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be real. I don't like seeing those type of handballs given. I understand in terms of like the law. If you want to go letter to law, which the Premier League refs always preach.
Yeah, that's what they do.
I'm not with the Premier League. I'm with the refs.
Common sense.
That ref with common sense.
Yeah, European.
And it's like, bro, it's like you are not. The person was not in an attacking position. You weren't blocking the ball. The ball was in his possession, and he slipped, and the ball hit his hand. But it was already in his possession.
No, I get. I get.
Yeah, but I understand. Yeah, that letter of the law.
Exactly.
That could easily be given in the
Prem. From a Liverpool fan
in the Prem. In the Prem, they could because it's the Prem. They could have given that. But I'm just trying to say that in football, as somebody who watches the game and enjoys the game, I don't care what team it is. I don't want to see that called as.
No, we all agree on that. We all agree on that. We all agree on that.
So I just think it's incompetent. I don't think it's corrupt.
So the lines.
The lines is what I expect from most of these guys. Yeah.
So do you guys think?
It's what I expect from these guys that come from the places they come from.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to go further, but I'm just gonna say the people that come from where these people come from, the schools that they go to, and the careers that they have, I expect them to do what they're doing. I'm just gonna be real. Those lines don't surprise me. And you watching, I know you do those lines. Views. you watching that maybe went to school with me, maybe didn't go to school with me, maybe went to school with him, maybe went to school with him. You know yourselves. I know. You do those lines too, and I judge you. I 100% judge you.
I mean, for the lines, I can't lie to you. For the line,
but the lines don't surprise me. I went to university.
You didn't have any in schools. You didn't have.
I went to university in England.
Of course, like
exactly,
in school,
yeah,
of course.
And I went to university in England.
The lines is where I feel like he has to lose his job.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's losing his job.
No, because Gary Neville, that's my point about the over. Like Gary Neville and them were like,
no.
He shouldn't lose his job. Now, to be fair to them,
that is why the lines video came out.
I'm gonna say, what's really funny is that Gary Neville and Roy Keane and them were like,
did they say this after the lines?
Before the lines, but after the Klopp video, the Klopp and Liverpool video.
That's fine. Yeah,
Fresh. Now, I'm saying after the Klopp and Liverpool video, I was like, I think he should lose his job.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm happy the line came out for this reason.
I think he should have lost his job.
I think he should have lost his job
because I don't think
he's compromised.
It's acceptable.
He's like act.
I don't think it's acceptable. Let me tell you the only scenario on camera. If his friend that was recording him like low key, and he was saying it, then I'll be like, yeah, fairs. I'm so like it'll be like your friend did good, but you looked into the camera. That's what I'm saying, and that's why I don't have sympathy for him. That's my point,
right?
Because that shows the incompetence. That shows the incompetence. Somebody that doesn't take his job seriously. Yes, I know. In camera said, that video can't go in here, but it's already too late, mate.
And how can you say?
How can you go on the camera? Like at the very least, if you're gonna say something on camera, if I want to tell you guys something, like. Right now that I know I can't say on camera, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna wait till the camera's off. Say what I want to say because I can't say things wrong. I can't incriminate myself. Do you get what I mean? You just can't. It's just 101.
Do you guys think the Prem should allow foreign reps?
100%.
1000%.
Discriminators for years.
1000%.
I'm never gonna waste time.
Champions League.
1000%.
The referee.
Okay, fine.
But I also don't know what that means. Sorry, I don't know what that means for English refereeing going forward, but I would love to see it. You can't say it doesn't matter. It matters.
It matters. What I mean, no, that doesn't matter. It can only be positive. They can only get better.
I think it will make them better.
It's like evolution, right? You either survive or you literally fall by the wayside. So they either get better or English refs are not going to be chosen for those.
But they already do that. That's what I'm saying. But they already do that in terms of like the Champions League and the World Cup. They already pick like the best refs. So if the English refs are not like part of the best refs, you're not going to get picked. I'm talking about the Premier League itself. It's an English league, right? Yeah. And there's a whole pipeline of careers and jobs that are connected to the referee part. I know this. I know. That's what I'm saying. As a trickle down, effect. People are going to lose their jobs as a result of bringing in more refs. So I'm just giving a balance. I'm just giving the balance.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying that people lose their jobs because of incompetence, right? That's part of life.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like. You're going to get a lot of English people who are going to be out of jobs. I don't know what that means for the economy.
But like English people always.
Do you get what I mean?
These people have come.
One thing I know is that I don't know about for economy. I know for football, you're going to get better football. But for the English economy, in terms of what the pipeline means to English people. I don't know. It's a job. And to be fair, there's not a lot going around.
But here's what I'm saying. You made a good point.
You know, big economy.
No, but also exactly. Do you know how much the Premier League even contributes to the economy? It's not a lot.
Maybe not. I'm not even talking about like the whole economy and GDP and things like that.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's an economy. Well, obviously I don't pass. You said that around niggas like me. That's why I'm taking it as. I'm not taking it as the whole GDP. I'm just saying like these are actual like people of society that we're thinking about like just removing a lot.
They're not the first.
I'm just saying.
We're going to go down that road. We're going to go down that road.
I'm just saying. I don't know what it means, like going forward in terms of how you're going to battle other refs
Black
of
people go through
other
that all the
countries. Yeah, true. In fact, black people go through that all the time. But I'm just saying it's already hard enough for black people as it is. It's going to even be harder when you're bringing in international refs.
Yeah, so
I'm just saying you're definitely not gonna get no black referees. I'll tell you that if you're bringing international refs, because they're not gonna bring the guys from Africa, because you know they're not gonna bring the international refs from Africa.
If I feel like if you're good enough, you'll get the job.
But the people, some of the best refereeing I've seen was in AFCON.
AFCON.
They're not going to bring the African refs.
Yeah, but that's the detriment, right?
No, I'm just gonna say that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
And you're gonna get less black referees.
Yeah,
let's see. Well, okay, moving on to the Champions League. So, what you guys, after the amount of games we had so far, what do you guys think of the format? You feeling it or not?
I personally love it. Personally love it.
And why? And why?
Because I see like better games, and I see better games early.
I think clubs that usually would not meet unless they meet in round of 16 or beyond meet early. Like we might not usually we don't play PSG or Inter Milan until like quarterfinals. Yeah. And it's like it's nice to have
unless you're in the same group.
Unless you're in the same group, I'm saying that you wouldn't be in the same group of like two of them.
Not two of them,
exactly. And I'm saying speaking from like a personal selfish perspective, I can't lie to you, it's a great indicator of where the team is. Because for me, right, like, and I'm not trying to get onto him too much today, but I have to say, like, no, I'm just being honest with you, right? If we
exactly what you're
normal Champions League standard, Arteta would be getting away with murder.
Yeah.
He probably would have beaten the other two teams in the league, and the other one who's like the second best team in the league might have been like a PSG. So we beat them 2-0, and everyone was like, Arsenal won all their games going into the group stage. It's like, no.
But another point one could say is that this new thing is completely working to City's detriment. Because City used to get groups. They used to have like the easiest group stage games. But now they have to play some tough teams early. And they've never City never really played that many tough teams early.
Yeah, I love it.
Not early. They obviously eventually go and play them. Do you get what I mean? But not early. I love it. And it's nice to see because look at what Sporting did. Because City would normally have they've had these injury crises before, early on type of thing. But they get through with it because young boys and things like that they're going against. Young boys. And they're literally going against the team young boys. These are literally type of teams that they will draw. Those are the type of teams they will literally draw. And they'll get away with murder because those are. Do you get what I mean?
Young boy.
Do you get what I mean?
Who else? Young boy.
Literally.
They're still holding on.
And now they have to go against Jokeres and boys. Do you get what I mean? While they're going through the injury crisis. Because Sporting's not better than them, but they're going through the crisis right now with the injuries.
About what?
Because obviously it's about the format.
I love it because it's a Champions League.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Now it's the Champions League.
Yeah,
now it's the Champions League. Literally, that's I love league football. Doesn't lie.
Yeah, exactly. You're very right. And
league football doesn't lie.
Let me tell you why I'm asking you.
But it's just for the first stage anyway. Obviously, it goes into knockout afterwards. Yeah. But still, I love it. I love to see.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, because it's a better indicator of where the teams are than the group stages were.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the group stages
Liverpool is so deep. You know what? I can't lie to you.
No, but I've always believed in Premier League supremacy.
How many goals have they scored in Champions League? How many do you think? For 4 games, how many goals do you think?
I'd probably say 14.
How many goals do you think you've scored?
In 4 games, I'll say, let's say 16.
And how many goals do you think they've conceded?
They will probably concede maybe 1.
1 or 2.
Yeah, so they scored 10 and conceded 1.
Yeah.
Not crazy.
Down crowd.
Goal difference of 9.
Down crowd.
12 points.
Down crowd.
Crazy, bro.
Like I said, obviously I already picked up Arne Slot. Maybe I should big up Klopp as well because he did leave him
Look at the squad.
And I can't lie to you. The Liverpool thing is I can't lie to you. I always used to feel 2 ways about Liverpool. I just want to say this quickly, right? It's like a little confession. Every time Liverpool used to have done well over the last couple of years, I've always kind of felt a bit vindicated because of how much Chike hated Salah at one point in time.
Yeah.
Right? But I now
still doesn't rate Salah like that.
No, but I now
part of him.
I officially now want to denounce
exactly
Liverpool. I don't want chicken. Chicken's pleasure is not enough for me. I need Liverpool to stop winning and stop being good. Like, I'm tired. Okay, I got my points across. I won. Cool. I stop it. Liverpool are too good, and it's becoming a problem. It's actually they're top of the league and Champions League. Like you said, league doesn't lie. Both leagues.
The leagues don't lie.
Well, don't even like group stage. Don't even like other years when you're like top of the league and you're top of your group.
You play enough games that you can't deny the
Liverpool are
truth.
top of both leagues. The
Crazy.
Champions League and the English Premier League. Like, nah.
Anyway,
And
it's
it's
November.
annoying.
It's November.
It's November,
It's not
bro.
even that cold yet.
Talk about it.
In England, so
Talk about
it's
it.
getting cold, but it's not that cold
Talk
yet.
about it.
Relax.
No, but it's annoying.
You know,
because
let's relax.
I-
When
I
it starts snowing, or when it gets, you know, you start
We'll
getting
see,
frost.
but I genuinely
Let's see when
thought.
it-
You know you're playing episode.
I genuinely thought, simply because of what happened to Wenger with Arsenal and thirdly with United, that's what Klopp will happen to Liverpool.
But Klopp left a better team than those two guys.
I know, but
Fuck.
I just thought like
What?
it was hope.
For-
It was hopeless.
Fergie won the league
It was
and-
hope.
and-
Yeah, but it's an agent team.
Yeah, but it's an
I know,
agent.
it's
You know what I
an-
mean?
no,
He
I
actually
know.
left young
No, but
bucks.
it says a lot about Fergie.
Fergie, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
True,
course.
but
So
I'm
Fergie
just
could win
I'm
with
just
that
saying
team. The same team.
it's just
David
he
Moyes,
left a
that was
good
dope.
yeah, it's good.
David Moyes, yeah, he just spoke about that whole thing about
Yeah.
Fergie leaving the team behind.
Okay, I'll
David
stick to- I'll stick
Moyes,
to-
big up
I'll-
David
I'll
Moyes,
watch
man.
it.
Like,
I'll watch
big up David Moyes. We'll do
Yeah.
maybe another episode, but like, obviously we've all said like we all know what's going on with West Ham. Like the way they treated David Moyes last year, where they are now, and just in general, I've always felt like David Moyes hasn't really gotten the respect he deserves.
Yeah.
Like he's done such like. I remember growing up and Everton being top 4.
Yeah,
Like, that's mad.
that team, Leighton
That's
Baines.
mad. The Leighton Baines
Yeah,
team
the free
is
kicks.
it's crazy.
What
like
you call it,
yeah, but you should definitely watch it.
Stephen Peanut.
It's not Stephen Pina, but what's the
Cahill?
It's not Cahill. No, Gary
Tim
Cahill.
Cahill.
Tim Cahill.
In the, I swear I was there in the midfield.
I tell you, it was
Yeah, I
just-
thought I was there in the midfield.
That's our team. So sticking in Champions League though. So obviously we see where Madrid are in the league. They're 18th.
Don't worry about
They're
that.
18th. No, hold on. Let me land.
No, he doesn't want to talk about it. That's his.
No. There's nothing to talk about. Madrid will get going at some point.
It's not about that.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
land. Let me land. So obviously Madrid are 18th in the Champions League. We lost to Barca. Was it 4-0? I think
That was bad.
4-0. What you call it?
And then they just lost
Mbappe is struggling.
Yeah, and they just lost to
Mbappe is struggling.
in the Champions League.
Yeah,
You can't even
exactly.
let that
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
How
yeah.
can we let that go? They just lost to who was in the Champions League? No, I wasn't.
There's a team that they should not be losing. Was it?
That's my point.
Was it Milan? Was it? Was it Milan?
Milan, it was because Leao and them went brazy. Yeah, they lost to AC Milan.
It was Milan.
Like what?
3-2 or something. 3-1.
3-1.
3-2 or 3-1.
I'm not sure actually. I'll check quickly. But
3-1 to AC Milan.
yeah, man, like
So, but no, but my point is Mbappe and his struggles. What's your
struggling, man.
take? Do
Better
you
figure
think-
that out.
Do you think it's
gonna have
it's
to.
temporary? You think it's going to be fixed? Or
I
do you think we're going to see him by end of the season?
I'm
We'll be
never-
laughing. I
Yeah, I
doubt
think
it.
look,
Mbappe
at the end of the day,
now.
there's too much talent in there that I'm never gonna go against that. Like they will figure it out.
I just don't know when.
But yeah, I was gonna say, but they
No,
better figure it
it
out.
has to be this
quick.
season. What do you mean when?
No, I don't know when.
has to be.
No, like in terms of
you think
Yeah,
possibly
what
not
you
this
saying?
season they won't figure out?
like let me put it like this.
I don't know.
Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this.
like I very much can see Real Madrid not winning the league or Champions League this season.
Oh, that better not happen.
I can very much see them
that
not
better not
winning
happen.
either of the two this season.
So you think Barcelona winning the?
I can see
La Liga?
Barcelona win La Liga and someone else winning
Oh, that
Champions
better
League.
not happen.
Who do you see to win in Champions League?
Say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't
I'm not gonna say it, but say it.
Don't say it.
Yeah,
That's your answer?
but yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I
Hey
feel.
man,
That's how I feel. Why not? That's how I
why
feel.
not?
But actually, no, let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
Why
Let's stay
not?
focused.
But
Let's stay
I
focused.
just think. I mean, I think we have a good chance.
But I will say this though.
Niggas haven't won
No, but if I'm being real,
They haven't won the Champions League. And they've never won the Champions League ever in their life.
There are a couple people ahead.
They had the greatest Premier League
They're
player in
people ahead.
history and they win the Champions
No,
League.
but
There are a couple
you said
people.
it. You said it's
There are a
November.
couple people ahead.
You said it's November.
There are a couple people ahead.
Alright, cool, man.
There are a couple people ahead.
You know you might go viral. You know this kind of shit that makes
They're
people go
gonna win
viral.
champs.
You know kind of
Yes,
shit that makes
I'm
people
happy
viral.
to go. If I go viral, I'm happy to go viral.
Alright, cool.
If Arsenal win the Champions League,
I'm happy to go back.
No, but I can't lie.
Please
there are some
take
teams,
the piss out of me.
There are some teams
Find my
that I hate.
socials and take the piss out of me.
There are some teams.
Please, you're not even on socials. Fuck out of
Actually,
here.
no, but still.
No, but seriously, there are some
League.
teams that I had,
Fucking hell,
and it, like
I needed that.
for Arsenal to actually win the Champions League,
I
it would
needed
take a
that.
lot of luck.
I
with,
needed
like,
that.
Of course, but
The type of teams
Champions
that
League's always locked, though.
the type of teams we are
It's not
drawing.
always
No,
not,
it's
so
always
relax.
locked.
There's a bit. There's always a bit. There's always a bit.
There's
There's a bit.
locked.
No, but we need more than a
All of
bit.
it. Obviously, you have to.
I think we need more than a
Thank you.
bit.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's cool.
I think we
Thank
need.
you.
Let me tell you why we need more than a bit. One, obviously, we don't have a striker. Two, our manager. Our manager is in a process right now that any big time manager comes at him will probably beat him in the Champions League because our manager kind of overthinks those games and he's still in that overthinking stage
where Pep was
where you're overthinking things, and the older, the more mature, the experienced managers just like Ancelotti will just raise his eyebrow and everyone will just get shit popping against us. Against other people, Madrid might need to figure it out, but I know if Madrid draw us, they will finish us because I know Arteta will overthink things for us. Do you get what I mean? But I think like a Dortmund could beat a Madrid because they just won't even be in their heads. They'll just be playing with nothing to lose, no fear. Arsenal, some of the chatter is creeping in, and also coming second last 2 years makes you feel like the window is going a bit.
100%.
So.
But fine.
But not. Let me not also say. Let me say the other teams too, because it's not just Arsenal. Because you asked me who do I think can win the Champions League. Not just Arsenal. I think can win the Champions League. Another team is Liverpool. I think Liverpool have the heritage. Do you get me? I think this is what they do. Another team is Inter Milan.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Inter Milan, the performance that we had against them is the best performance we've had,
And they still won.
and they beat us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's one of the best performances we've had this season. So those are Barcelona,
Barca
Inter Milan.
Conceded 0 goals.
Yeah. So I'm going to say Barcelona, Inter Milan,
Inter Milan haven't conceded 1 goal.
and Liverpool. I'll say are edge ahead of us right now, but I like our chances against any of them.
I mean, also, you guys might not, but I'm always gonna also shout out. See, I'm not gonna.
And
I'm not gonna
yeah,
fall
champs.
into that. Why not?
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna-
mean,
Yeah.
Don't let him. Don't let Pep up.
maybe not.
Don't let Pep up.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to counter Pep because I just think it's dumb to counter Pep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just find it hard the way the team looks and the injuries they have and the teams that and the players that
They'll
are
come back.
aging.
Yeah, but champs is
They'll
next
come
year,
And the players,
man.
I know champs is next year.
They'll come back,
I'm just
relax.
looking at like
They'll come back.
I'm looking at the Kyle Walker.
Every time you don't
I'm
need
looking
City
at the
go to
Gundogan.
qualify.
I'm looking first of all, Rodri out for the season, right? One. So I need to see what City does in January if they want to continue with Rodri being out because they will continue feeling it. Because they are feeling it, and I don't care who comes back. I don't care if De Bruyne comes back. I don't care who comes back. If Rodri is out, you feel
In
it.
terms of Rodri, you
In
still
terms of
feel
Rodri, you
Even if
feel
De Bruyne
it.
comes back.
Obviously, you
Rodri-
feel it, but like,
De Bruyne's gonna come back.
coming back.
Yes, because you're gonna come. De Bruyne will come back and it'll be like 4-4.
De Bruyne was there
What De
before
Bruyne will do
Rodri, like.
instead of it being like,
You get me?
Yeah,
De
but
Bruyne was winning before.
and
Rodri.
they've also won without De Bruyne, and De Bruyne has been out injured, and they've won without him
I know,
before.
but I'm saying he has
I'm
also
telling
won without
you,
Rodri.
yes,
That's-
I'm just telling you
saying
that.
that, yeah, so-
My point is not winning. My point is that you're going to feel it. What De
course,
Bruyne
of course
does
you feel it.
is that, yeah, the game might now be 3. You might win the games 4-3 now. But with a Rodri, that game could have been 4-1.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
You're going to feel Rodri. That's the only point I'm making. It's a point.
Also,
It's a point to be made.
KDB has to do more running. Rodri's not there.
It's a point to be made.
He's
There's-
an old head on.
I didn't say they're going to stop winning. Pep is the greatest. We know Pep wins in trying circumstances.
hold on.
But they're going to feel Rodri. And I have to see what they do in January. I don't know if Kovacic is going to grow into that role.
But forget about Kovacic. I don't even want to talk about.
He's a good player, though.
No, he's a good player, but I'm back to Francis' original point about Mbappe. Like, it feels like we just glossed over that. Before this season started, at the end of last season in the Champions League, me and Chike had a discussion, right, about how Mbappe better not let Vini and them win, then show up and them not win. So don't say
It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no. It's not like...
Because you were just saying stuff like, oh yeah, like I don't know when they'll figure out he might not win a Champions League or this thing this year. It's
No,
like,
I said this year, I don't see them. Like
that's
that's
not
But
okay.
it's always a bad... That's why I said... I've always said that. When Madrid don't win the Champions League, it's a crisis. And when Barcelona beats Real Madrid, it's a crisis. Those are the two situations that make a crisis in Madrid. When Barcelona beat them, and they have that luxury of being, that's why they're the biggest team. Because they treat He lost to Barcelona as a crisis, and they cheat not winning the Champions League as a crisis. Do you get what I mean?
They have 15 Champions Leagues.
Officially, I think when it happens this season, when Barcelona wins the league and somebody else wins the Champions League, I think then they'll be like crisis mode. And I think that's when the person that will not necessarily pay the price, because I think they've discussed it, but I think Ancelotti will be gone. Not because they're firing him, but it's just like, yeah, time is done. And it's like Xabi Alonso, the new era, and that's the new thing. That's the new thing.
You see that, by the way?
Yeah,
he's leaving. You know he's leaving at the end of the season.
Who?
Xabi Alonso.
Really?
Yeah, announced. Yeah.
I saw that, but I didn't know how true it was.
You sent it to me.
I know I sent it to you, but I didn't know.
Yeah, so I assume you sent it to me. Then it's legit.
Yeah, I thought it was murmurs. Mm-hmm. You know, I like murmurs. Nah,
I think Xabi Alonso. It makes sense, dude.
It makes sense.
You won the league.
Yeah.
You literally won the league over Bayern.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Do you know what I mean? It's not going to get any better.
It broke the
It's not going to get any better. Your young stars are probably going to look for their big moves now. Like, why? Do you know what I mean? Why go through a rebuild? Doesn't make sense.
I don't think it's official yet, though.
We have a segment that we call Shortlist. So what we do is that I bring up a topic, a category, and then everyone says their top 3 in that category, and it's personal to them. It's completely subjective, so it can differ for anybody. It's up to you. So the category for Fitty is long-range snipers. So what are your top 3 long-range snipers?
First person that comes to mind, Stevie G.
Yeah, Stevie G, literally first on my list.
First person on my list.
First on my list, bro.
First person on my
Stevie
list.
G, oh my days.
Next, I don't want him to be there, but he is. Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay, interesting. Okay.
Long range.
I'm thinking about man.
Okay.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah. 100% get why. Mm-hmm. I like your list because you're doing it for different reasons. Like different
types
of all long range, but different type of
That's my top 3.
First, what's yours?
And those are the first 3 that came into my head.
My top 3
That's how I did
is Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, we don't prep for this, by the way. So off the top.
Steven Gerrard, Xabi Alonso. And I would probably give my final one to
Xabi Alonso first.
Steven Gerrard, Xabi Alonso, and I'd probably say I'm gonna go with Waz.
I'm happy you said that.
I'm happy you said that. Shout out to you. Because that was always on my list as well.
I'm going to Waz because he's a sniper both of them.
Yeah.
He's a sniper both.
Done it multiple times, bro. So
different ways.
Yeah. So I'm going for definitely Stevie J as well. Definitely Waza as well. And then my final one.
Make it interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
My long range sniper.
Make it interesting.
Is CR7.
Yeah? Yeah. What? Yeah, for real.
What?
For real. That's a real sniper.
What? 40 yards.
Yeah, that's a
40 yards.
He done it to my
I saw it live. 40 yards.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this nigga doing? I was like, okay, I saw you.
Fair enough.
I was like, do you, bro?
Fair enough.
I was like, do you, bro?
That's a good list.
So that's mine. That's my short list.
That's a dope category.
Yeah, so in the last category we'll talk about, we'll touch on the NBA. So obviously the NBA Cup has started. You see the good averaging a triple-double in over the last 3-4 games. 4 games. Like,
I'll tell you that this nigga, I find it very hard to say some people are better than this nigga, man.
Yeah, literally,
I find it extremely
this
hard.
This nigga's 40 years old.
People are better than this nigga, man. I don't care how
years old.
As long as this nigga is on the
40
court.
years old. LeBron James, that's who we're talking about if you don't know, by the way. LeBron James.
Bro, go crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie,
40-year-old man.
Bro, go
this is the 40. Like, I don't think
go crazy,
that is,
man.
How old I am.
And he's playing his favorite version of basketball.
Literally, yeah.
It's a lot of like,
and he has the
trick
perfect
plays, a lot of like screen action, a lot of swing, motherfucker. A lot of, and he's loving every part of it. You can see he's loving it.
He's doing what's it called? Shout out to Bar Rap fans. This shit here for chumps.
Yeah.
I used to battle on the roof. Losing had the jump. I'm just out here doing what I want. Like, that's what Brody's doing right now. Like, he's just doing what he wants, man.
having so much fun doing it. And
Big up, I don't know if you
JJ's
guys
being
saw-
ruthless too, man.
Yeah, he is. And
She
big
was
up,
about D'Angelo. Bro.
yeah,
See that?
on
I
a
respect
bench.
it. I respect it.
surprised when you said
Connect
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 I
four.
can't lie, it burns me.
What a
It
nickname,
burns
bro.
me.
West Side
That no one
Connect.
picks him up in it. Yeah,
It
yeah,
burns me
yeah.
when I see players like that, like go
Why
that
did Chicago?
low,
Why did
and
Chicago?
then go into like a team like the Lakers. And it's like, why have
no one?
Do you know how many teams need that right now?
Yeah.
Just a sniper.
Like even like you know what? Honestly, like obviously I know they're not playing well, so they have bigger fish to fight. But like that would have been like a perfect complement to like Bucks. Like the Bucks,
Perfect.
Just need a sniper.
Perfect.
Like do you know what I mean?
Replace
Imagine if they had
what's his
somebody
name?
to
Replicate in when they won the title.
the guy who was
They
playing
still have him.
sniper.
man.
It's talking about his form.
Well, Connaughton.
Yeah, Pat Connaughton.
Pat Connaughton? No, I said it was someone else.
Won the chip?
Yeah.
No, was that Joe Ingles? No.
Oh, actually, this guy, what's his name?
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson
Allen.
Allen. Yeah, Grayson
It was
Allen.
Grayson Allen.
Bro, that's
and
exactly
he's
like,
knocked down.
You need
Really
that.
did.
Yeah,
Knocked
you
down.
need that. You need that in your team, bro.
but he was his
You need that in
age.
your team.
That's why they passed up on him because Don't Connect is 22.
And that doesn't make sense because those guys are
22
normally
years
ready
old,
for the
Yeah.
NBA
Literally.
more than the one and done.
22. What's that?
So like, you get what I mean? Like, I understand there are a couple one and dones that you have to do, but then you have to realize that you
not-
need to be like,
after-
especially if you're a
after
team,
like 5
if you're a
or
team that
10.
wants help now.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
after 10, like take the best player, right?
I'm not gonna get angry at Chicago this year because I didn't completely hate Buzelis, but I'm jury's out still.
Yeah, I mean he's young though.
Jury's
He's
out because I
actually-
know I hate Chicago. I hate everything they do to me. Bro.
I think you
I hate
guys.
everyone that they draft, bro. I
Well,
hate
you know
everyone.
what? You
that
guys
they
are playing
draft.
well this year.
We are playing well.
By the way, I don't know if you
it's
guys
early.
saw
It's
Gary
early.
Fox.
60.
60 and the
60
49.
and then 49.
Crazy, bro. Back to
He's
back.
him.
100.
But he's an underrated
109
player in the league.
points.
He's a very underrated
Nice.
player in the league.
109 points.
But he needs to get to playoffs.
It's crazy.
That's-
Yes.
He's in the West.
Do that in the playoffs.
He's in the West.
Get
He's
back.
in the
But he
West.
leaves the first round, bro.
Yeah.
But it's Curry though. Curry the job
Yeah,
to
but
50.
definitely.
50 ball.
And they won. And they
50
won.
ball.
And they
50
and
ball
they won
in
the
game
chip
7.
He needs to get. He needs to get past the
50
first
ball
round
in
bro.
game
For
7,
people-
man.
Before he
I'll
gets
never
anyone's
forget that.
respect.
Yeah,
He needs to get past the first
Fairs.
round. But like
I
you
know,
know,
but
speaking
Cleveland-
of Steph,
Cleveland's still unbeaten.
no, but
no, Cleveland are doing extremely well.
yes, but you think they're real?
Define real.
I mean, like, do you think?
Hey, do I think they're
Contenders
correct?
Contenders are
Do I think they're
Conference
correct?
finals.
I think they will make conference finals this year.
You think so?
I think they'll make conference finals this year.
I think
Conference finals.
For Cleveland now, yeah. Before the season, no. I can't
Interesting. So
No, before the season.
No, the
Bucks.
season, no.
Before the season.
no Miami, no
it was actually
Sixers.
Bucks are who I chose before the
No.
season. But I mean, look what's going on.
Fairs.
And like Embiid and them don't even play.
And Jimmy buckets though.
Who did I pick? I can't remember who I
Jimmy
picked.
Butler is probably the only person that I like. If the Bucks, sorry, if Cleveland meet a fully healthy Miami, I will pick Miami in that series
All day.
because Jimmy
Two small
Butler-
guards plus two small
and,
guards,
and,
bro.
and I can't actually the best player on the court is Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler.
Butler, yeah.
So that's why I would pick them, right? But everybody else has given me a reason. Like Embiid and Paul George are literally not playing back to back. It's embarrassing. Giannis and Dame can't put like more than a 1-game winning streak
blame
together.
The second best player on the
blame
court
Doc.
will be Bam.
Pardon?
The second best player on the
You
court
think?
will be
No,
Bam.
to him. Let him do that. He's going to disrespect Donovan Mitchell. That's
mad.
Just be real.
Spider.
That's
Spider.
mad.
Just be real, that's
So
a-
good, man.
That's
That's why
mad.
we record. That's why we
I'm
recording,
glad
right?
everyone sees
Olympic
the
gold,
hater.
Olympic gold medal.
That's why we're recording.
Olympic gold medal.
Not that I don't love Bam. I love Bam, but you know, D
No,
Mitch.
stop
Come
saying
on,
that.
man,
I
Spider.
would have Bam.
Hallie has a gold medal.
I don't rate
Anyone
Hallie. Hallie didn't play. I'm talking about people that played, but I don't want to disrespect Jason.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Let's go.
I don't want to disrespect Jason.
By the way, he hit a 3 last night to win the game.
Yeah, that
everyone's
was
complaining
mad.
about him shuffling his feet a bit, but like everyone shuffles their feet.
James
Harden?
bro.
Like, do you get what I mean? He barely took an extra step,
James
but
Harden?
like that was nice.
make it still.
That's why.
make it still.
Let me tell you,
Like,
that's
to
why
make
I
it
watched.
still.
That's why I watched the NBA for that extra step for those moments. Give me an extra third step for a moment.
For a moment.
For a moment, I'll take the third step for a moment. LeBron takes the piss sometimes, bro. I can't lie. LeBron be traveling. They won't be calling that
they
shit.
can't,
bro.
because it's Bron,
Nah,
though.
come on,
Because it's
it's
Bron.
Deserve that.
It's Bron. So before we move on off basketball, do you think also the Warriors are for real? Do you think they can get conference final?
I think they expect to.
No, I said, do you think
No,
they
do
can
you
get
think
to
they can?
conference finals?
This year, do I expect?
Do you think what's going on right now is real? Is it gonna try?
I believe it's real,
real.
but I don't think they will get to the conference finals. No.
Yes. What about you?
But I don't like disrespecting Steph, man.
Yeah.
I don't like disrespecting Steph. I just
I
feel
don't
like
see any young boys
I just feel like
knocking off
Dallas. I feel like
I don't see young
from
boys
last
knocking
year.
off Steph.
I feel like last year somebody from the Western Conference Final has to get back. The team I picked to get back is Dallas because I think there's going to be a drop off with my boys, unfortunately, when it comes to the playoffs. I think my guy's going to go crazy though, but I think like the rest of them aren't. No. I think OKC is ready to get to a conference final. I feel they're giving me ready to get to a conference final.
So who did you?
But I also don't want to do that to my boy Yuki.
I was gonna say you're
I was
going
gonna say
crazy.
Denver.
I was gonna say you're going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
stuck
between a couple of weeks ago, and he has.
I'm stuck between three people, right? And how Chet comes back is going to be a massive part of it. It's between OKC, Denver, and Dallas.
But I swear they're still rolling without Chet.
Yeah, because Shea's going to do what he does in the regular season. But
Shea's
in the
going
playoffs,
to Shea, bro.
in the playoffs, the rest of the people, I don't know if they're going to be doing that.
Shea's
going to do what he does.
Gil said about
Shea's going to do what he does.
But Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, they're
J
gonna do that.
Dub,
Yeah, come on.
yeah, J Dub, but I'm just saying, I'm just saying, in the playoffs they're going to meet a lot bigger centers and forwards, and it's going to be difficult.
That's where
they need
Hartenstein
that height.
comes in, right?
They need that height. I don't believe in Hartenstein, bro, and he hasn't even played yet. He hasn't even played yet. We'll see. We'll see. Like, let me put it like this: if Chet is not like back to the level he's playing at, and they're going against LA, come on, Bron wipe the floor.
Fair.
So like, it's all about matchups, bro.
Yeah,
That's
all
what I'm
about
saying. It's all about
matchups,
matchups.
man. All
Like,
about
let me put it like this. I was telling Freddie earlier today. I don't think Denver want to see LA. Honestly, out of every team in the West, I think LA is the worst team. Yeah, I know. I think this year with JJ is the worst version of LA they will ever want to face.
And then when Jokic beat us again, what are you going to say? That's how I felt last year. That's literally how I felt.
But if Jokic beats you this year, I don't think anyone else beats him.
That's the difference.
I don't think anyone else beats him in the West.
But that's what we said last year.
No, I didn't say that last year.
You literally said you said that this would be you said this would be Denver's hardest series in the playoffs. Last year, when our first series was against Lakers, you literally said that.
Yeah, and
you said that.
And it turned out to not be.
No.
And it turned out not
Fair
to
enough.
be.
Well,
To be fair,
I'm happy to be wrong again.
And them surprised me a lot. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, I'm
They
happy to
surprised
be
me a
wrong.
lot.
I'm happy. Yeah, they surprised me. I can't lie.
surprised
Those
me
guys
a lot.
surprised me.
So
But I'm happy to be wrong because their defense was their whole thing last year with Minnesota, right? They were the best team defensively.
Yeah.
They're not anymore.
And they're not anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
they lost Cat.
Yeah, maybe I got that
Rim
wrong,
protection.
but I have to bet on Jokic again not to do that. But I genuinely believe the hardest because I believe the best defender in the NBA. So how me and Freddie were discussing this is like if I had to be like 1-on-1 defend everyone in the NBA.
Everyone fully
you
healthy?
have to defend everybody in the NBA who have the best chance on everyone in the NBA in terms of who be the best defender against the whole NBA. You have to defend the whole NBA 1 through 5.
That's easy.
And I have my answer.
Before you say it, I want to let him because I know your answer.
Giannis.
Okay,
Interesting.
my answer is Anthony Davis. I think Davis is the best defender.
But both are good shots.
That's
I
what
think
I was
both are
saying.
good
I think
shots.
Anthony Davis is just a bit better than Giannis.
But just a bit.
I think just a bit.
Yeah.
But I think he's a
But
bit
I saw
better
Giannis
than-
has a defense player.
No, he doesn't.
Does he not?
Does he?
Does he?
Giannis doesn't have a defensive player of the year? Did I just make that
Actually, he
up?
might do. Actually,
Yeah, he
might
does
do.
because I remember having
might
this
do.
conversation.
Hey, come on.
He actually does.
I'm pretty sure he does.
he won MVP and-
Yeah, and he was one of the first to do it. Yeah, I we had this conversation.
Michael
No,
did
Mike,
it.
Mike.
No, I said one of. He was not one of the
he's
first.
not
Sorry,
one
one
of
of the
those
people. I meant to say one
one
of the
of
people.
the
Sorry, not one of the
people.
first.
He has a
Yeah,
DPOY.
yeah,
He has a DPOY.
yeah.
But I think no. But I also said this. AD's biggest problem.
AD doesn't
is
have one,
street
does he? I don't
clothes.
doubt it.
We call him street clothes for a reason. AD doesn't qualify for those type of awards.
So that's what I'm saying. You're saying
because
like
he's street clothes. I'm saying
over 82 games, if both were healthy, you're taking
yes. I'm taking AD defensively.
It's not a bad shout.
I'm taking.
I mean,
AD.
both are good shots.
Both are good shouts.
And
Both
I
are
think
good
I
shots.
think that is I would think that would be the hardest defender for Jokic. And not only having AD, but you now have an AD who is controlled
by the smartest mind in basketball, which is LeBron James.
He's true.
Okay. No, I thought you were about to say JJ Redick.
No.
Because I know you're on that hype train. So I thought you were about to say
No,
JJ.
I like JJ, but
I thought you were about to say
JJ is
JJ.
also smart
Well, yeah,
enough
LeBron,
to
yeah.
listen
to
to
LeBron. Of course,
LeBron.
that's why.
That's
why.
what's great about JJ.
That's why
This
he's
is
in the club.
Bron's team, you know that.
It's
Right?
Bron's
Of
team.
course, it's been Bron's team. It's
No,
not.
I'm saying that it still is.
But yeah, obviously.
I'm just saying because obviously a lot of niggas are like, yo, JJ. Like,
No.
cool.
He's there because obviously JJ. He wants JJ there. Like obviously, like interviewed him for a podcast. This nigga did a podcast interview series for JJ Redick. I said, okay, I'm gonna hire you for the
He
job.
got that nigga fired. I don't know what he said.
Huh? He what?
He got what's his name fired?
Who?
Darwin Ham.
Darwin Ham.
Who, Braun?
Bro, he did a podcast. With
I'm just, but I'm.
Wow.
Yeah, he did a podcast.
That's wild. No, that's wild.
But like, it's
That's-
also,
no, that's wild.
Down should have even been in that.
No,
position,
that's a different situation. But I'm saying that while he was coach, apart from the fact that he did a podcast, remember last year we were all watching those videos that I was seeing on Twitter where like Darwin Ham's talking and like, do you get what I mean?
Hi guys, we're in the shortlist segment again. So obviously we're just discussing basketball. So the shortlist for basketball, and in case you don't know, the shortlist is I pick a category in the English sports, music, football, could be anything. But I pick a skill set or a category, and then everyone says a top three, and it's completely up to the person. It's completely subjective. So, but I would love you if you drop your top three in the comments as well. That'll be
Let us know in the chat. Let me know in the chat.
So yeah, the basketball exactly. So we're doing past master. So who are your top three past masters?
You start.
You know, start. I started last time.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
The question, does it have to be like I have to have watched them or like my history of the game?
Anyone, bro.
This whatever you.
Magic.
I prefer if you kept it to you. Yeah, that's fair enough. History game.
I'm watching off footage. Magic.
So funny. I was thinking Paolo.
Basketball.
Basketball.
I need to redo my list in my head. Thank God I didn't go first.
So I thought I was in the wrong
No.
So Magic Johnson, Bron,
Yeah.
Magic
I'm glad you
Johnson,
said
Bron,
that. I'm glad you said that.
and I would probably say.
I think this guy's up there, getting there, man. But I'm gonna put him in. Even though I shouldn't, I'll put him in.
The
You know what? I
third
would-
person's name.
I'm putting the
They
third
have the
person.
same name. You can pick one of them, and I'll accept it for the third person. Anyone else I want to accept.
I'll put
Unless I haven't thought of them. Actually, there's someone else.
There's
I haven't
someone
thought of.
else.
There's someone else.
It's a bit mad, but I want to
Actually,
put
sorry,
it. So I'm
sorry.
waiting for him to go. So I'm waiting for him to go.
So Magic, Bron, and I'm gonna say Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Say Jason
So
Kidd.
I'm gonna keep it to people I've watched. So I'm gonna say Braun, Jason Kidd, and Luka Doncic. That's
Okay.
what I'm picking. That's my top three.
I'm going to say Braun, Jokic.
That boy don't get any love because he's too big, but you're right. You're right.
I'm going to go Jason Williams.
Jason Williams.
That's why I said anyone. They have the same name, but
Jason Kidd or
anyone,
Williams.
Jason Kidd or Jason
Yeah,
Williams.
yeah,
I'm gonna go Jason Williams because I just love the
J. Will.
the pizzazz,
Yeah, J.
white
Will.
chocolate, bro.
Well, shout out Jason Williams. Shout out Jokic. Because Jokic deserves to be in there. He wasn't. I didn't even consider Jokic,
Yeah,
but he
should
deserves
be
to be in there, which
Yeah,
is
he should
crazy.
be there, actually.
That is
He should
true.
be
That
there.
is actually what he
In
does.
this era of basketball, the only better passer is Braun.
Yeah, fair enough. I
You
agree.
think Doncic up there?
No, it's not better than Jokic.
I think Jokic is better than
I think
Doncic.
Jokic is better than him.
I think he's a better passer.
You're actually right because Jokic actually gets double figures assists every game.
Yeah.
So
Damn
fair
near
enough.
averages a triple double, but so does Lucas, to be fair. But yeah, Lucas not a bad shout either, though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
look
I love both. I love
everybody.
both. Like, I'm not mad at you.
I'm just happy that
I'm
Bron.
But it's just that
Brons are both.
it's just that Jokic is passing from a 7 foot position. He can
Yeah,
see
he can see
over
everything,
everyone.
yeah.
So it's and the passes he makes is like
I expect all 7-footers to make this pass. If you guys can see over everyone,
That's
but
why
they don't.
That's why it's not
But
on
they
my list.
don't.
Yeah, but they don't.
But they
But that's why it's
don't.
crazy that he
And that's
does
why
it,
it's
bro.
crazy that he does, because
I hear it.
I feel like all 7-footers should, but you don't.
He does.
Exactly.
I hear it. Shout out
Exactly.
Jokic, man.
Exactly.
Big up
So
Jokic.
yeah, so now moving on to so a bit of culture and entertainment.
Let's go.
So, what do you guys think? Was the fight rigged? Jake Paul Tyson.
1,000%.
Was the fight rigged?
1,000%. It's WWE. This is WWE. These are storylines that already been made.
I don't think it's.
These storylines have already been made. Jake Paul is doing what? Like,
Shit off.
no,
Get your shit up.
no, but this is the plan. Do you get what I mean? This is the plan. Jake Paul is very much like influenced by the WWE.
His brother.
And that's why Logan Paul went there.
is in the
These guys loved it, and Jake Paul has gotten to a point that he ruffles so many feathers. He ruffles so many feathers, right? With just the type of person he is, that he's now decided to cash in on it. And then he's also been going against people that he knows in a fight he can beat, or don't have like the fighting background that he has. One thing that he has is that he actually puts in the work.
Yeah.
He actually puts in the work, enough work to be considered a valid fighter. But because he started off as a YouTuber, people see him as only that.
Yeah.
Right? But as this whole thing has gone from the Nate Robinsons to the Tommy Fury, where he actually lost because Tommy Fury wasn't willing. Do you get it? The actual boxer, and he also wasn't willing to jeopardize his integrity as a boxer.
Or his record.
Do you get what I mean?
Which is
For Jake Paul, because he's young enough. Do you get what I mean? But as someone like Tyson, Mike Tyson,
No one's gonna
or
counter
someone
against
like
them,
what's that guy that retired from the UFC? Like, first of all these guys weren't boxers, so he's actually a better boxer than all these MMA guys that he's been beating up. He's actually a better boxer. He puts in more work than them at boxing. Do you get what I mean? But when it comes to like Tyson and all these things, I think Mike knew I think Mike needs that money, man. I think Mike needs that money, and Mike is like.
Oh, you think Mike did it for a lick?
I think Mike needs that money, man. We all know what happened with Mike's money.
That's crazy.
We all know what happened with Mike's money. And you having there's a Disney doc about Mike Tyson that you go watch it, and how that guy handled his money. I think he just needs his money, right? And also it's let me just get back out there. Do you know what I mean? Let me feel it again. Let me feel that adoration, that thing. This is all Mike Tyson knows, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Let me feel it again if I have the chance to, and now I'm getting paid to do it as well. I might as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I definitely think it's I don't know if you want to use the word rigged.
No,
but
that's what you think.
This is what I asked you.
It's stage rigged.
But I also don't think it's a case of oh, you move here and out. Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of but I don't. But but I think it's very WWE. I think it's very WWE.
I was asking you, what about you? Do you think it was rigged?
I think it's rigged.
I don't think all his fights are like that.
No,
the Mike Tyson one.
Yeah, that's the Tyson one. Yeah.
I don't think it's rigged. I think Mike thought he could win, trained, and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, Father Time's undefeated. Mike is 58, Jake Paul's 27. Jake Paul has
30-year difference, bro.
Yeah, Jake Paul
31.
might not be, what's the word? I guess a natural born talented boxer, but he's put in the work. He's trained, and he's younger. You know what I mean? I watched the highlights. Thank God I didn't stay up to watch it. But watched the highlights, and it was
apparently it was a bit of
it
a
wasn't
dead
terrible.
rubber.
It wasn't a great fight.
Fans were leaving, I think, or
Yeah.
I think
It was terrible, and that's exactly what it was meant to be.
Yeah, but I guess I'll let Falaji answer that. I'll tell you something about the whole Netflix spectacle.
That's terrible too.
Yeah, so I saw some news about the buffering anyway, but I didn't want to. But yeah, in terms of
Guys don't like
my
staying
take-
in their lane, man. That's the problem.
But I
Guys
have
don't like-
information on that, so I'll tell you after.
Yeah,
like
so
staying in there, man.
I mean, no, you have to try, man. I don't blame you for trying.
No, it's because we live in a capitalist society.
Exactly. No, but also,
whoever offers the
try
most
it.
money is going to get it. But I'm just saying, some people, it's not about trying it. Sometimes just stay in your own lane. Do you know what I mean? What was that? What's that Drake bar? That his dad said, Mike. What did he say? Mike. Pac don't sing like Mike and Mike don't sing like Pac or something like or rap
But
like
we
Pac.
don't listen to Drake. Nothing he says matters to me. Like, moving on. Nah, shout out to Juicy. I ain't gonna do that to you, man.
So messed up.
Oh my God.
So messed up.
This is all camera.
We're doing
I'm
this.
so happy.
Shout out to
We're
you,
doing
my
this to
boy.
Drake.
We don't listen to nothing you say, bad boy.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
so
Drake.
I don't think it was rigged, but I think it is odd that obviously you saw the training videos of Mike, and then you saw obviously. Well, I saw the highlights, so I didn't watch the match. I saw the highlights, but like I don't think your training is gonna always translate to a real fight because the other guy is moving and attacking you and he might be better than you. So I don't know if it's rigged, but I was a bit disappointed to hear how dead of a match it was. Yeah. For some reason, I hyped up in my head. I thought Tyson could do a thing. And when Jake Paul bowed down, I thought Tyson had a chance to
Floyd
just
it.
literally
Floyd it.
the best script in boxing history. Just bam.
But if we did that, then what Chike said, it being like staged, it would be real questions. There'd be real questions asked. There'd be real questions asked, man. But I don't know. But I just want to say quickly, I don't know if you guys know about this, but like the reason why Netflix like hosted the whole Jake Paul and Tyson fight is because I think behind the scenes there's a deal that Netflix have done with the NFL, and they're gonna start showing live NFL. But they needed to
Proof of concept.
Yeah, proof of concept like a pilot, and to like obviously show that they could and
And they failed it.
But it's not their first live. It's not their first live sports match. You know that, right?
From what I know,
It's not their first. No, it's not their first.
What was
No.
their first?
I don't remember the first, but I know they also did
Tennis.
Nadal,
They did
Nadal,
tennis.
Alcaraz.
They did tennis.
They did tennis
But-
before, and I'm sure they've done something else.
They've done tennis.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Well, I just hate when guys just like.
first.
I mean,
So
we live in a
these things happen,
capitalist
it's
society.
tech, bro, like-
Well, I mean, it's a capitalist society.
what
Do you know what I mean? If you can
happens.
do it,
Yeah,
right? And,
queuing, you
and
know
it's a copycat world as well. Do you know what I mean? I get it. I just hate it.
Yeah, I hear it.
Like, do you know what I mean? I grew up on Woolworths. Woolworths sold what Woolworths sold. Do you get what I mean? And there was Argos.
But
I'm just saying. But now everything is in one place.
I just want to say this though, but two of those places literally filed for bankruptcy and don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Argos don't even
No, that's my point. But that's my point. My point is that with this capitalist society, that's the world we live in. I'm just saying that's what I grew up on. I liked when somebody did something
And you did it well.
and you did it well and you focused on that something.
100%. But
They went bankrupt.
No, because there are people that are willing to do everything. And the new world,
Because you didn't
the
adapt
new
to
world,
like Amazon.
and the new world, they're willing
Amazon
to
got
do
Amazon
everything.
food. They got Amazon like
They want to
I'm
do
saying.
everything. Look at Apple. Apple wants to damn near put an Apple logo on your forehead. They damn near put an Apple logo on your bloody forehead.
especially
They want you to be imprinted with an Apple something.
I used to buy one
Whether
of
it's
those,
an
man.
Apple
Try it.
Watch, soon will be an Apple Eye.
Is it? Apple Vision Pro.
That's what I'm saying. Very soon they're gonna be fucking contact lenses that are Apple. That you know what I mean? That's what Apple go. They're going to become Apple. There's gonna be Apple blood. There's gonna be Apple blood. They're gonna make Apple blood. They're gonna make blood from scratch.
I mean,
No, these niggas want to make human beings. I don't think you understand how sick these people are, fam. You're going to get Apple people.
moving on.
Yo, big up Steve Jobs, big up Tim Cook.
Listen,
You guys are going
Enough for you guys over here,
to
man.
own Terminator, everything you watch, everything. That dystopian. Is I'm telling you, is going to be started by the likes of these
this nigga
Apple
watched
guys.
Black Mirror and then got too hyped.
No, it's not just Black Mirror. What's called again? Mr. Robot.
Mr. Robot, yeah, sick.
Mr. Robot. Oh my god.
Sick. And speaking of shows, Mr. McMahon review.
You finally watched it?
You finally watched it.
I not yet.
Oh, what are we doing?
What?
We can't do this unless you've watched it.
You
For
need
like,
to watch
we
it,
need
man.
you to be part of this. It's part of our childhood.
I've seen the first episode.
No, for like, I need you to watch
So
the
that means
whole
you watched
thing.
it all.
Okay, fair.
So we're scrapping that.
Okay.
We're not scrap, but we're coming back to that
Okay, we
because you
coming
need to
back
be
to
part
that.
of that.
Okay,
You need to be part of that. You need to be part of that.
Speaking of which, your boy, Trump got elected.
Yo, big up, yo.
What were you guys saying?
What, Trump?
Did you see that happening? And
Big up.
what was
Yes.
the reaction?
Yo.
Yes.
You saw that happen.
Of course I saw it happening.
Of course I saw it happening.
The shock would have been Kamala winning. Once I saw probably the most deserving white woman in the world, maybe in the history of politics, lose to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Why would the black or not black?
Hillary Clinton was married to a president,
like,
stayed with him during the whole Monica Lewinsky shit,
and also worked in
stayed
the
with him, held him
government.
10 toes down.
Worked in the government
Worked in the government. I swear
as-
she's been in like
as one of the highest ranking officials in the government.
doesn't have what's it called, like what's it called, a rap sheet of ever being at no Diddy parties or nothing like that
That we know yet, yeah.
that we know yet, and still lost to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And you think Kamala?
No. Hillary Clinton was the most qualified. Honestly, she's one of the most qualified candidates
to
we
be
ever
the
had for
president.
president to be a president before in terms of qualification. Like a lot of people
Exactly.
do not have the qualifications. When you're talking about CV, like Hillary probably had one of the greatest CVs we've seen in terms of presidents.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
100%.
And she lost to Trump. Bro, how the hell would I think Kamala gonna win?
It's also, but what I have to say about Trump is that you've only beaten women, bro.
It's Thanos.
You've only beaten but
You
women.
can only beat us in front of you. What about only women? No, but what about all the Republicans that he beat?
First,
Or along the way.
I'm talking about the other party,
Think
bro.
about where Trump
I'm talking
came
about the
from.
other party.
The Republican parties were laughing at Trump,
Let me tell you the
bro.
problem. Let me tell you the
They didn't think Trump.
You should be getting onto the Democrats about why did they ask Biden to step down so late? That's the first thing. Second of all, why didn't you guys make sure that the best candidate went forward? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that Kamala wasn't, but I'm saying that, do we know she was the best candidate that the Democrats could have put forward?
No, I'm.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Split the white
I don't
man
think
vote.
To be honest with you.
Split the white vote.
They didn't look at the people that didn't vote for them last time with the Hillary camp.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't look at the difference between the Hillary camp and the Biden camp. They didn't take that into account enough for me.
Yeah, it's like
Do you get what I mean?
Like they don't know who's voting for them.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? You didn't take it into account that there's a difference between the people that voted in the demographic that voted for Biden and the demographic that voted for Hillary.
Yeah.
I don't think they took it into account enough. And I don't know, the left, my problem with the Democrats and the left in
serious.
general is that it feels like New York Knicks type of
The show.
spirit of friendship and
showmanship.
that will take us over.
And showmanship.
It doesn't feel practical.
It's like you got Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla all these guys performing. When are we gonna get serious?
I'm just gonna be honest, because obviously we're not Americans and God knows what happens in that country. As someone looking from the outside in, that shit looks clownry. That looks like some clownry.
No, but it's an American. It's for me. This is
No.
American.
Yeah, but I've also watched the Boondocks,
Mm-hmm.
and the Boondocks literally have parodied what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's what I'm saying. The Boondocks is the black person Simpsons.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
facts.
They're ahead of their time.
If you haven't watched the
They've
Boondocks,
always been ahead of their
please
time.
watch the Boondocks. Don't be like this nigga.
Exactly.
Please watch the Boondocks.
Please watch the Boondocks.
If you
I
haven't
won't be
watched
like
it.
me, and I will. And I
But
won't.
I'm
be
saying
like,
they've
I won't be
literally-
like me soon.
and they parodied the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's just what we doing? I'm just sorry. Every time I saw because I love Glory. You know how much I love Glory. But I was laughing my head off because I was just I can't believe the president is getting someone to sing. It's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga. I ain't got no nigga. I'm like,
That shit hit though.
what?
That shit hit though.
It's one of the biggest songs. But come on, we'll talk about the presidential election.
You bugging.
I did see the thing about. I don't know if it's true or not, but the Cardi B not forgetting.
What she was saying.
Yeah.
She was literally reading
The
off.
baby is an illiterate. She's an illiterate.
Because I got love for Cardi though.
I don't have that much
it's
love
just-
for
it's
illiterate,
just-
but
it's just
I don't
come
have
on.
much.
Pocket deep.
Closing remarks on
Hands
Trump.
A pocket dip in the arms.
Shout out to Donald Trump.
Yeah, man.
A pocket dip in the arms. So
Closing
do
remarks.
what you gotta do.
Closing remarks. Shout out to Trump. We got crypto pop. We up. We up. So
back up.
shout out
My
to
shit's
Thank
on
God I didn't
cold
take anything
wallet.
out.
My
But
man.
I'm not. But this is
myself
not
on cold
advice
wallet.
or anything.
This
This is
not
not
financial
advice
advice.
or this is not financial advice. Let me just say that. I'm just saying crypto back up, though.
Yeah, we up, though. Yo, big us Trump, we up, though. Trumping him. Big us trumping him, man.
Okay, speaking of elections, so we obviously had the Grammy nominations come out this year. Obviously, we had Not Like Us, bro, getting how many? Like, I think 6 nominations.
I'm happy that
We had Might Delete Later getting a nod.
Deserved.
Beyonce killing it as Beyonce always does.
Yeah.
But let's
Will she
see,
win, though?
if she actually gets the best rap album.
I don't think she will, though.
Yeah, people, you never know. But
I've seen the people that are in there, man. Those are some serious white women. There's some serious white women that are in there, man. God, like you know, Beyonce's Achilles heel, some serious white women, because like they always be using some serious white women to disrespect her, bro. They always be using some serious white. And let me tell you somebody that you don't know a single song of, but you know who she is because the man has put them on you. Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
And she's nominated in that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a song.
Yeah, she got a machine.
I haven't heard a song, but she got the
She
machine
got the
behind
machine
her.
behind her.
Yeah, album of the year, Cowboy Carter, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCS, Jesse Volume 4, Jacob Collier, Hit Me Hard and Salty Billie Eilish,
Serious white girl.
Midwest Princess,
Your shouts Billie Eilish, though. I don't even
The Torture Poets Department, Taylor Swift, and
Maybe they'll
please,
split the vote.
and New Blue Song, Andre 3K. So speaking of that,
I one's not.
I want to talk about.
I don't even know how that got
nominated.
there. I don't want to disrespect him. I don't want to disrespect because that's one of my goats. So I don't want to disrespect him. I just want to move on.
Why?
I just want to move on. But this is the type of shit that gets me angry.
Why is he one of your goats?
I'm just happy he's not in like a rap category. Why is he one of my goats? Because he's one of the best lyricists I've ever heard in my life.
Ever.
And
performers. He's also a great
But
performer.
why is he one of your goats?
he's one of my goats.
Why?
Because he's one of the greatest lyricists and storytellers and narrators I've ever seen in my life. In fact, he might be the greatest narrator I've ever heard.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Who's the greatest storyteller? Okay, I think Andre 3K is the best storyteller. That Eminem's a great shout, but I all of these people are goats. You're calling goats,
And they have solo albums.
You're calling you want to start doing that? Do that.
Yeah.
You want to start doing that? Do that.
Yeah.
If you want to do
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
You know what Andre 3K represents.
Yeah.
We know what we
What does he
represent.
represent?
The guy that won't leave his boy. He blocked Europe.
He literally said like
He won't leave his boy.
He won't make what's it called another Outkast album.
But he made
Big Boy,
albums.
Big Boy's been begging him for years.
But he's made his albums. He's
And
made his
that's
albums
okay.
and they're classics.
And now it's okay that he makes flute.
And now he made an album.
He's made that and he got Grammy nominated.
Okay, no, are you okay with Andre 3K's album being the flute album being in the category for best album?
I'm just happy he's not in the
No, I'm asking you, are you
that's
okay
what I'm
with
saying. I'm just taking solace in the fact that he's not in the rap
Best rap album.
category.
Friends.
And so if the people, if the white people like it, then that's great. That's great. I'm happy for Andre if he can get through to those people, you know. But it's not for me.
So speaking of rap, the best rap album we have Might Delete Later by my boy Cole.
Deserved.
The Auditorium Volume 1.
Deserve. Please go listen to that album. Go listen to that album. Please. The production from Pete Rock is
But Common, I'm not surprised.
And
Pete Rock
Common-
is, but Pete Rock is one of the people
That's
that
what I'm
worked
saying.
on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Along
and Good
with
Fridays.
RZA,
The
along
greatest
with
album of all
RZA.
And Good Fridays.
Who did he get? RZA. He got Pete Rock, and I think he got Swiss to all come out to like an island or
Swiss
some
some
shit
shit
like that.
like that,
And that's why it's the greatest hip hop album of all time.
And Common is like he's so flawless with his rapping stuff. Like, you guys really like that album. I'm telling you.
I mean, I'll give it a listen.
give
I'll
it
give it a
a
listen.
shot.
I actually forgot to listen.
I'm actually proud.
And then we have Alligator Bites Never Heal. by
shouts
my girl
Doechii.
I'll be very happy with
Literally,
you.
man, like
Big ups
crazy,
Doechii,
man.
man.
Like, and we called it in our top 5. Each of us,
we did.
give her a shout
Shouts
out
to
in our top 5
Doechii,
albums of the year.
It's almost like we knew it. We heard it.
Literally,
We heard it and we were like,
If you listen to
it was my
Doechii,
first. It was my first
if you
time
actually
listening
listen to Doechii and you appreciate the genre, you will see that
it's up there.
it's up there.
No, but it was my first time listening to Doechii. Alligator Bites Never Heal.
No,
And I was
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
wow.
I'm just saying, obviously,
and now back to the catalogue.
Obviously, she's getting a bit of like flack from people online.
Yeah, she's getting
dragged on like industry plan or whatever. People are just saying whatever.
Obviously, the barbs are going
out. People are going to say whatever they're going to say to
discredit
black, successful young.
That's
women.
crazy. Why would they do that? It's an amazing album.
Yeah, but that's what they do.
Come on, it's online.
That's what they do.
We're trying to give
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
There are people like saying that Drake should have been nominated for
The
something.
Bob,
For what? He didn't drop this year.
God knows.
the Bobs are going at her.
He didn't drop.
No, but it's part of the calendar year.
What?
For all the dogs.
Yeah, but it's for all the dogs. It's
2024?
part of the calendar
It's
year
part of
of
the-
the
it's part of the
Grammys.
calendar
It's a
year.
calendar.
How dare you?
Grammys have a calendar year.
Okay, well, I didn't know. It's not 2024.
No,
It's
the
exactly-
Grammys
but,
don't
like, but the Grammys not just.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm just learning that now. So
it's a calendar
I
year.
thought you were saying like he hasn't dropped an album.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
good.
2024.
so guys will be like, why is she there and why is she there ahead of Drake? Do you know what I mean? I've heard that.
It's a better album.
It's a better album. It's by far.
Of course, the death of Slim Shady. Of course, Eminem.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
When Eminem drops,
I think
it's as simple as that.
is just like
I think Eminem.
Drake said, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy.
That's actually Eminem. That's actually Eminem. That's actually Eminem. But that being said,
disrespect Eminem though.
but
Obviously not.
exactly. I know.
Obviously
And
not.
that being said,
Obviously
I
not.
really liked the death of Slim Shady.
Yes.
I could tell you like I could
Same.
run off 8 songs right now. I'm not even one of those kind of guys that like.
And I don't hate the fact that it got nominated.
Yeah, Marshall. He's the
Antichrist.
Antichrist. Like, nah. There's like 2002, 2003 like
Toby.
anthems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even Toby's
Toby,
crazy.
Tobey Maguire.
One of my favorites.
Like,
Toby
come on.
Houdini.
Houdini. Yeah, like, nah.
I don't hate. But I would say that when it comes to Eminem, it just a lot of it feels like
The numbers. It's the numbers.
Like,
I think it's the numbers.
yeah.
It doesn't. The numbers don't make
I
sense.
think it's the
Yeah.
numbers.
When
I
you
think
look at
it's the-
Eminem's numbers,
Yeah,
it don't make sense.
Yeah.
They
I
don't
think
make
it's no. I
sense.
think it's I think it's opposite.
50 humbled himself because he would do like 10 million, M would do 20. But so like 50 humbled himself.
M is crazy.
M is crazy.
His reach is
Nobody
crazy.
matches.
No.
M's numbers.
M's
You know
reach
that,
is crazy.
You know that nobody
M's
matches
crazy.
his numbers.
But I don't think it's
But some you know
the best album. I don't think it's not my top 3 there.
100%.
First. And then obviously we have We Don't Trust You, Future Metro
Had
Boomin,
to.
the album
Had
that started
to.
the war.
The
Like, it was the
album.
greatest beef of all time.
This is the soundtrack.
I mean,
to,
this is
the soundtrack to
2024.
2024. When I think about this year, I'm always gonna
Honestly.
think about you a nigga number one fan
Yeah,
dog.
dog.
Sneak dissing, I don't understand dog.
Feeling
Talking like acting like
a
fan
fan
dog.
dog.
I don't want another fake friend dog.
There.
Shout
Start
to-
an album like that.
Shouts to Future,
Crazy,
guy.
crazy. And then obviously we have Not Like Us, killing it. Best rap song.
Should win it.
Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Best rap performance.
Future didn't know this guy would come to take everything.
Everything from him.
Everything.
All the nominations from him, bro.
You let the Joker out.
Yeah, facts.
You let the Joker
Crazy,
out,
so
bro.
facts.
You let the Joker out.
Yeah.
You hired the Joker to do a job. I'm
And
sorry.
and-
You have to take what comes with you.
Yeah. He's gonna burn the money.
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 He's gonna burn the
on
money.
his way out.
On his way out, yeah, 100%.
But speaking of which, I also want to give a shout out to my Nigerians because Rema
Rema got
Rema
nominated.
got nominated.
That was big.
Best Global Music Album. Also, Thames got nominated, Born in the Wild. So shout out to my Nigeria. I felt like
Yo,
Lungu
big
Boy.
up.
Lungu Boy.
Wait.
Lungu Boy.
Can we also say that Thames also got nominated for an R&B category,
Yes,
not
yes,
just
she did.
a
Yes, she did.
world or Afro,
Yeah,
nothing
she did.
like that.
It was R&B.
And they're finally she's getting the respect as the R&B
deserves, yeah.
Best R&B
superstar
song.
that she is.
Best R&B song.
Best R&B
yeah.
song.
Best R&B
Yeah, no,
song.
she's a songwriter on that
Best
one.
African music performance. as well.
African music. What else?
Best
Born in the
global
Wild,
music
global
album.
music.
Yeah.
Is that all?
But there's one. It was
Fair,
the
that's
R&B what song?
Yeah, but she's a songwriter in that one. It's not actually her song, but
Fair
she's a songwriter.
Fair.
Yeah, but still,
At
like
some point,
songwriters,
like,
we all know what songwriters
absolutely.
mean to the game.
Exactly.
We all know what songwriters mean to the game, especially when it comes to
She's gonna get
R&B, because they don't get respect in rap. Because rap, no one can write for you. But in R&B, it's the complete
No one
opposite
should
of
write
that.
for you.
No one should. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
No one
and
should.
I said
No
no one
one
should.
can. No one should.
No one should. That's what I'm saying.
It's
But I'm saying in
drizzy.
the R&B, it's the opposite, right? It's like yo,
Yeah, because we're testing your voice.
we're testing
We're not
exactly.
testing
Yeah,
Right. So we actually have
like
respect.
Breezy said, and you've seen the clip. Breezy said, we went to the asking about writing, ghostwriting, and he said, in R&B, when he does R&B, people write for him because they can't sing it like me.
Yeah, that's right.
They can't sing it like me.
Shout
And then he said, well, rap, he writes his raps.
Well, Breezy the goat. Oh, Breezy, my guy. Nah, but yeah, shout out to the Grammys, man. You know, I think, I chicken had a big conversation last year around the Grammys last year. I remember saying that, like, I thought it was the first time that the Grammys really got it right, because I can't remember all the nominations last year, but I know that Killer Mike won. And I remember listening to the Killer Mike album last year, thinking to myself, this is the best rap album this year. Like, immediately I listened to Killer Mike's album. I remember I kept on hitting Chicky up like, yo, listen to the Killer Mike album, listen to the Killer Mike album, listen to the Killer, because it's like, I knew that I was hearing, right? Because other people had dropped as well. Even Drake dropped later that year, even though it wasn't in that year's calendar year for the Grammys. I was like, nah, like, Killer Mike has the best album this year. And I feel like this year, Doechii takes that position this year in terms of like when they're recognizing someone who usually wouldn't be recognized in the all Grammy format. It was Killer Mike last year, and this year it's Doechii. It's like, okay, fine, you guys have somebody here who has their ear to the streets. Do you get what I mean? So
they're listening. So you think they
so
and another thing that also validated that statement for me was My Daily Later, because obviously Go has got a lot of flack, a lot of hate.
Yeah, but that's just Black Twitter. That's just Black Twitter.
That album was fire.
For album of the year, never.
I'm sure he has.
A rap album of the year.
Never.
For
I would be
For
surprised.
DS2?
yeah, let me ask.
I would be surprised not because of the album, but because of the
I
time.
know Metro has.
Because of the time, I'm like, were they getting the
Rap
Grammys
album
right?
of the year, right?
Yeah.
Because DS2 was when J. Cole was saying fuck the Grammys.
Watch the Throne, not Watch the Throne. All the time, I'm sure got nominated.
Did it?
Oh no, not before.
Can't.
Oh wow.
Can't.
So this is
For one
features.
best rap performance though, and best.
Yeah,
melodic
I understand rap performance. I'm
Yeah,
talking about rap album. That's like big.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, let me confirm that Perplexity. Hold on. You know, with AI, you have to.
You got a
check.
new one?
Yeah, probably Perplexity. So it's like Google, but it's AI Google. Yeah, you know me.
Yo, Google.
My AI.
Yo, Google. Shout out to Google, but your days number.
Nah, I don't use Google anymore, man. Google's dead, bro.
But shout out to Google.
Google's
bro.
dead.
I will take sponsorship.
I'll never
Who's
just
dead?
throw away what braised me, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I
Nah,
just
it's
throw it
gone,
around.
it's gone.
You don't have to
Yeah, you need to
Google,
go. I go with who has the best tech. That's my criteria. I'm not sentimental.
Yeah, nah.
So this is features first rap album nomination.
No, he has apparently.
Get to 2021 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about DS2. DS2 is
Oh, the one with the Thames song.
High of Life.
Yeah, the
Wait
one
for
with
you.
the Thames song.
Yeah, wait for you.
No, but that's that one. But I'm talking about that album. I think did that album get nominated?
No, hell no. That album got-
High of Life, and I Never Liked You.
Well, High of Life. High of Life is the one with.
Yeah, that's
My
not.
Flaws.
Yeah. Future has indeed been nominated for Grammy. Yo, High of Life got, because High of Life is not.
That's not the Thames
Yeah,
song.
that's
the one with Accepting My Flaws.
Yes.
I Never Liked You then. It's only.
Yeah, I Never Liked You. So I Never Liked You got
I never liked you. Yeah.
got nominated.
nominated.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, fair.
Yeah, apparently.
Because that Thames song did numbers.
Remember I told you that he's on the run again, but no one's acting like
Yeah.
it. Like before, this was before We Don't Trust You. Remember when I sent you that message when what song dropped? I think Hard to Handle, and I was like, okay, this song dropping means that he's now officially on a run, because I was tracing it back all the way to I Never Liked You, and I was like, he's literally been releasing like banger after banger.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Nah, but shout out to Grimes, like you said. Now closing out on music, we have our shortlist segment for music. So in case you don't know,
Sorry, before we do shortlist, sorry, can I just talk about someone like there's a lot of new music that has dropped, and I feel like I will do it quickly.
you can't go to all of it.
No, I won't do all of them, but there are a couple of them. So
Pick two, yeah.
ASAP Ferg, I'll just list them. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but ASAP Ferg's album Fire, Soul Burger by Absol.
Daryl, right?
Yeah, Daryl. Soul Burger by Absol. Fire. What's it called? The Corday album Crossroads. Really love that. The Young Nudie Slamir 2, like Slamir 2. Like I love that chicken. I don't know how you feel about that.
No, it's sick.
Yeah, and then Personification, Maxo Cream chick. I don't know if you heard
I heard
that.
Maxo
That was
Cream.
fire. And then just one I want to throw in there, I'll show love to them, was Linkin Park's new album From Zero.
It's dope.
It's
Okay, I'm listening to that.
Yeah, and 100% because
I'm literally on my way.
last thing on this before we go to shortlist
Linkin
is
Park,
that
man.
I don't know if you guys know this, but obviously Linkin Park, one of their members, I'm pretty sure, I think left the group. I need to confirm why that was, but one of their members left the group, and a singer, a vocalist, has joined the group in place of him. So there's like a girl in the group now.
Interesting.
And it's like, I wasn't
very
sure about
2024.
that. Yeah, but basically the best way I can put it for like people who like know who I'm talking about, it's like a merge of Linkin Park and Evanescence. And the album from Zero, like
Wake me up.
it's dope. But those some good music came out this week, and I would 100% give it a listen.
And actually, before we go to the shortlist, the view on the Skepta's take on the Dot Drake battle, actually, First of all, tell the viewers what the viewers.
I mean, he was saying that, like, basically that he felt like it went too far, and obviously that when people start losing money in terms of like sponsorships and endorsements, that it's hurting the scene and the music industry more than it's helping. Personally,
I meant to watch the party.
I'm like, bro, he's telling you. He told you already. He's telling you.
I just think when it comes to Skepta, I just think when it comes to this thing, you need to look at it in the sense of like, look at it from the perspective, the people who are speaking.
I get it.
I get it. You need to understand the perspective. Skepta is looking at this one. This is somebody who wants to cross over there. This is somebody who knows Drake personally. Somebody who does not know Kendrick personally. Do you get what I mean? So he's just doing his best at being political and diplomatic in the situation by saying, being on this kumbaya, let's all come together and be together, because at the end of the day, Skepta is just looking out for himself. That's what it sounds like.
Because you know what I was thinking when he was saying this, I was thinking, so it sounds like Devil Man. I was like, yo,
people.
What's up with this guy? You're not ready.
And he said it. He spoke about it.
I know.
No, he spoke about it. He said that. He
said
said
we could say anything. We could say anything because we had nothing to lose. I get it.
And he's saying that because they had nothing to lose, it's fine. But because these guys have like commercial sponsorships, that's why it's no longer fine. And that's what I'm saying. Skepta, I think Skepta. I get it. What I'm getting from Skepta, from what he said, is that he's just worried about the money.
The money, you're fucking up the money.
You're just worried about the money being fucked up. I don't think, and it just sounds like somebody who's angry the money is getting fucked up. Or who's
not angry. I won't say
not
angry,
angry, but slightly peeved off.
It's like
that the money is getting.
It was unnecessary.
It's like, come on, guys. It's like, let's just get this money. And it's like, no, bro. Like, it's bigger than that. And the thing about Skepta is that I guarantee you, Skepta has a sit down with Kendrick. And they have one conversation, and you interview Skepta and ask him about it, he'll be like, I understand why it happened.
Facts. But that won't happen.
The shortlist is a segment where I say a category or a topic or a skill or something, and then the boys have to say, and myself have to say our top 3, and it's completely subjective, completely up to you. So drop your top 3 in the chat once you hear the category. So we're going top 5 non-hip hop projects. What do you say?
Top 5.
Let's keep it to top 3 actually, because it's shortlist segment. Top 3.
Non-hip hop.
Yeah.
The 3 is kind of harsh.
3 is hard.
That's hard.
I want to give love to a lot of people though.
You can do honorable mentions. You can give 2 honorable mentions.
Okay, so let me just put it out there.
That's so annoying, man. I've already said that we should have a different category for like
Mr. Money with the vibe.
I've already said that.
Do you want to have a different?
I don't know why Falasim keeps doing this. We should have a different category.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Afro beats and stuff.
I would like to have a different conversation for Afro beats.
Come on.
I would like to have a different. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Because then
non-hip hop, non-Afro beats.
Non-Afro beats.
Project.
Okay.
Fucking over.
Minutes.
Copping, please.
Minutes.
They don't want to be. They got Minutes to Midnight. That's one of the best albums I've ever listened to.
Linkin Park.
100% fairs.
Let me see. My Head is an Animal. Of Monsters and Men.
Who's that?
You need to listen to them. They're like an indie rock band. I listened to them a lot when I was like
interesting
16, 17, 18 ish.
Song? Give me like
They're called Of Monsters and Men. I don't know if you've listened to them.
Yeah, that's what
but
I'm
I've played a lot of their music around you.
Song, like,
I don't know. King and Lionheart, Dirty Paws, Mountain Sound. I play them all around you, so maybe if I play them, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I've seen
I
you.
remember that because there's some that's a fire album, by the way. That's a fire album. That Luna George album is fire.
And who else? Maybe I'll go with the XX.
Yeah, which one? Though?
Yeah.
Oh,
which one
the
exactly?
The XX first.
The XX
Yeah.
First. Okay. Any other honorable mentions you want to give out? Or you're good?
Nah, I'm good. I'll go with that now. I'm not even sure if that's concrete. Let me just.
It might change it.
Go with those
It's
two
fluid.
right now.
Okay, so I'm going Ego Death by the Internet.
No, wait, Vito. Ego Death. That 100% is R&B.
Yeah, but
Like, stop it. No, that's no. No,
R&B is hip hop.
R&B is hip hop. We said hip hop goes into R&B and rap. There's sub genres of that.
Okay.
Like, come on.
Okay, then I'll go.
That's so wild.
Then I'll just go simple. Masego, Loose Thoughts.
Okay.
Masego.
No, Masego. Wait, I swear Masego. I swear
is
Masego.
not- you
I
call
swear
it hip
Masego.
hop
I
as
swear
well?
Masego's R&B. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong.
It's not R&B. There's
It's-
no limit
it's-
to Masego to R&B.
Wait, let's go on Apple Music.
Yeah, let's check up. Just check up.
do that.
Okay, no, the album you're talking about.
don't
The album
do
you're talking
that.
about. Just check what genre it is. Let's do that. Fuck out of here, man.
R&B and soul.
Fuck out of here, man.
R&B
Fuck out of
This is
here,
an
man.
R&B and soul.
Like, come on.
We're not doing soul.
This nigga trying
Okay,
to
so
soul
okay,
is too close to
let me
hip-hop.
switch. So the XX obviously.
Yeah, exactly. There's another.
Then Disclosure.
Yeah,
what you
Settle.
call it? Yeah, Settle. Disclosure.
Yeah,
is also one of
yeah.
mine.
That's the one that has white noise.
and Magnetic Man. So,
And Magnetic Man.
Yeah,
Fire.
so that's my
Fire.
Honorable mentions: Perfect Stranger by KTB.
Yeah, man. Oh, that's kind of crazy that you did
also Florence and the Machine.
that. The one that has the
trying to
dog
name-
days are over. That one. That one is fire.
Florence,
That one is fire.
Yeah, what? No, what's game? Sorry, what's the album called?
Oh shit! Yeah, somebody I completely forgot. What's his name? He sang my favorite song. One of my favorite songs. Owl City. Owl City. Owl City.
I'm gonna say mine, but I'm
Owl
gonna say
City. I
mine, but there's
forgot
someone that
about
flies me for
Ocean Eyes. Ocean Eyes.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm taking out the XX and I'm putting in Ocean Eyes by
Yeah,
Owl City.
because you play that. You play that.
I listened to that,
It's
yeah.
kind of mad that you didn't say anything. You didn't show any. Like, even just special mention for honorable mention for Calvin Harris.
No, my top three.
Oh, I thought you loved. I thought we loved Calvin Harris.
Not like that.
Fez.
Bounce.
Yeah.
I know. I love
You
it,
still
but like,
hold me.
yeah.
You still. I was like,
No,
yo.
but not like
Fez.
that. Not like
Mine are very personal. Mine is Minutes to Midnight.
Yeah.
Linkin Park. There's
that
too many
means-
joints on there.
that
Leave
means-
out all the rest. Shadow of the Day, Bleed It Out, What I've Done, and I can just go on and on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Then there's Subtract by Subtract.
Yeah.
You know,
And yeah, I
these
knew
guys
you say
know
that. I
that.
knew you say
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Trials of the Past.
Okay.
Never, Never. What's it
Yeah,
called?
Never,
Walking
Never.
alone, I'm in the
Yeah.
red. Like there's too many. What's the one that Drake did the remix to? Wildfire. Yeah. I can hang on to the riches. Yeah. And then the third one is a very personal one to me. Like, bro, that beat. I can hang on. Shout out to Drake. That remix. Yo, nigga, that was crazy. And then my final one is
Did you write those lyrics though? But anyway.
Yeah.
Look, they're saying that this guy is not hip hop, even though I said he was though.
That's yo.
Masego.
No, Tizo Touchdown.
He's definitely hip hop, bro.
I told you not. I told you not.
But they're
I
really,
told
they're
you
playing
not,
as
man.
alternative.
It's not. I know. Anyway, Apple shouts to you. And my last
He's not
one-
hip hop to me.
He's not. Hey, come on! You listen to the album. He's like pop. Give him a new genre. Give him a new genre. He deserves his own genre. I love Tito. He deserves his own genre.
He's
His own genre. He deserves it. He deserves it. And then my final one is Tremors. The album name of the album is Tremors by somebody called Son. Like one of my favorite. Like these guys know that. These guys know Son. SOHN. His first album called Tremors. It has songs called like The Wheel, Fire, Oscillate. Crazy. Honorable mentions, like Freddie said, I think KEB's first album, I think it was called, was it called Perfect Stranger? Perfect Stranger, Magnetic Man, 100%. What's the Calvin Harris's album? Is it I Made Dance or something like that? I invented dance. I can't remember what that album's called, but Calvin Harris has an album, and then there's an Avril Lavigne's first album, her first album, Let Go, the one that has Complicated, Skater Boy, I'm With You, crazy.
I did love a bit of Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, I had to give her, because she's on FIFA. You have to give her the love because she's on FIFA. I was like, yo, in fact, that's a shortlist someday, bro. That's
next week's shortlist.
Let's go.
Comment your top 3 FIFA songs.
Crazy. That's crazy.
That's the
crazy.
shortlist for next week.
Yeah, but that's me, man. That's me.
Okay, so dope. I also want to give a shout out to eBay. So he's like Yoruba twins.
Yeah,
from Brazil, France. I think. Is it France?
That's France. I think they're French.
Who? Is it French?
Anyway, they're French.
Is it French? I'm not sure. But anyway, these Yoruba twins, fantastic. Ibei, so IBEYI. That's the name of the album as well. That's the name of the artist. It's actually an amazing album. And it was very key to me at a certain point in my life. Cool. So now we're going to move on to a new section called a carve out of the week. Everyone's going to recommend.
There's someone I forgot, Loki.
You know, hold on.
You
know.
I feel like she deserves respect.
Who?
Asha.
Fairs. But we said no.
Come on.
We said no night.
We said no night.
We said no Afrobeat.
I mean,
but
not night.
We meant like
African. That's his own category.
Because
that's his own shortlist.
Because that Asha.
That's his own shortlist.
It was amazing.
So yeah, moving on to the call out segment. In case you don't know, this is where we recommend anything to you. It could be a product, it could be a media, it could be a TV show, whatever it is. Just a recommendation that we have that you should check out. So you want to go first, or why you guys think?
If you got one, you can go
first.
Yeah.
So my cover of the week is CoffeeZilla on YouTube. So it's just like an independent investigator. He does deep dives into crypto scams. And honestly, he has videos on Logan Paul, on Andrew Tate, all these guys who are doing scams in crypto. He does release a video.
Or something.
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute, mini investigative documentary.
Is he legit?
Yeah, he's a sick guy, yeah.
Even if it is like,
CoffeeZilla.
I love niggas.
So these guys are actually scamming.
He's caught guys, yeah. He's caught guys. Literally, watch his videos.
Do they know they're scamming?
Some of them, yes. Some of them very.
Is he not getting sued?
Some of them. So Logan Paul just sued him.
Like, surely.
What is going on?
But like, it's funny because if you watch that video as well, he asked Logan Paul to comment on some rumors he's heard about a company that he's affiliated with, and he guessed that you have 24 hours to respond, and literally 3 hours before the deadline, that's when the suit came in. But him and Logan Paul, he released something on Logan Paul like a year ago, and Logan Paul, there's a clip of Logan Paul praising him for his investigative work. Praising him.
So he came back to buy it.
Literally, and he said, and he got Logan Paul to try and do a refund on the scam that he was involved in. He said Logan Paul says it was his management team, wasn't him, and then we didn't renege that refund. So, but he thanked CoffeeZilla for saying, "Yeah, you're right. Let's do this." So.
And now suing him.
Now suing him. So
I love how this game. I love this game.
This game is the game.
This game,
but yeah, now shout out to CoffeeZilla on YouTube. Definitely give that a shout. So, what's your cover?
That's dope, actually. I'll definitely go watch that.
Watch
mine is actually I want to give some love to like a skincare brand that I use, a Korean skincare brand called I hope it's pronounced Cosrx. It's spelled COSRX. And like I've really gone down this road of like Korean skincare and stuff, and like they have been like the most.
Skin is very precious,
Yeah, they have been honestly the most revolutionary skincare brand for my like household, right? And it's like everything from cleansers to like toners to creams, sunscreens, like. They're just actually, because the big thing, just a bit of background, is that Korean skincare products use like minimal products. They use like minimal ingredients, and they use like all natural ingredients. They don't have a lot of the chemicals that a lot of like.
You can see a lot of Korean people.
Yeah, and skincare is like really big. It's a really big industry. You know what I mean? So
and it works for black people.
Yes, that's the reason why I'm giving them some love.
Yeah,
I'm giving them some love for that, man. It's crazy. I've been using them for over a year now. And like, yeah, man, you guys should definitely like shout out to Kozarks, man. Like, that's a really dope skincare brand. But yeah, well,
if you listen to this, please sponsor us. Shout out to you. Alright, go.
Final hat. If you want to get this hat or this hoodie, this is Viva Los Giddy. They throw parties. You should take a look into them. And if you're trying to get this hoodie, they're by a really dope brand by my friend Kayode. A really dope brand by my friend Kayode, called Bonavi. Have a look at the items. They have like new items coming out, I'm sure. But yeah, have a look, Bonavi.
Awesome. So check out those carve outs. We'll also drop them in the description of this video. So shout out to you. Thanks everyone. No silence. We out. Uzi, take us out.
You know the vibe. So it's always more guidance, less violence. If they ain't telling you the truth, then there's no silence.
Subscribe.